Guys, thank you for waiting so patiently. Flat of British, Martin Liedtke speaking. Happy Flatterday, belated Flatterday. I'm really sorry about yesterday. I've had all sorts of emails, even grisly cry videos made. Where is Flatterday? We demand Flatterday. We demand Flatterday. But I was actually not fit. I've been really busy, guys. The day before, I was on an absolutely epic hangout with Zachary Zabala, who is in the chat feed right now, who is Good Times for All, on TFR Friday on Friday. And I was up till 3 o'clock or later than 3. But I was talking to like James, Drew, and Cammy, and Walt, and Josh, and the rest. And after that, I was so charged and invigorated. I was no way I could go fucking sleep for a second. And then the next day, I just burned. Yesterday, I was just trying to come to terms with everything that's happened in the week, everything that's ongoing, because everybody's minds are starting to work in exactly the same way now. Things are starting to make a whole lot of fucking sense. And some other things that have been linked up will start making a whole lot more sense. I'll talk about them now in a minute, guys, as a precursor, okay, to my next post, which is wrote up, and I will try and present tomorrow, but it's a time thing. Concerning human batteries. Now, humans create more electric than you might imagine. And I'm going to go into that in a minute. And there's also news as well, and all the different things that I've been doing in the week. My hair's getting long, but it's not as long as it used to be, Mary. My son's hair is down there. My son got fabulous hair. My hair was like that when I was young. But, you know, I am like getting older. Hi, Max. Hi, Richard Reynolds. Glad you could join on Happy Flatterday. Yeah, I was sitting there and I was in the right mood. You know, like I was like, I'm upset, feels a bit upset, and it was like, you know, and I'm like, I want to go live, but I'm like just going to spaz out, and I'm really, really wrecked, and I'm really, really tired. So I let it ride. Actually watched a film last night instead of a war film, a good old man war film, a lot of which I very much enjoyed. Simon Doherty, Roger Pimpton, Floyd, Michael, love to you too. Peace and love to you all, my brothers and sisters. Epic times indeed, exciting as fuck times, but it is a balance, because I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to really feel it now, guys. I don't know what's happened. Just probably this week, you know, it's like some of the discoveries of recent, you know, like I suppose like computer cities. Lee, stay there. I like that Flatterday post. Yeah, or whatever. I can't be fucking super fantastic all the fucking time, Lee. I'm hyperactive as fuck, right? And I can go, keep going, and then boom, I just like collapse like for a day or two, and I'm like in a coma, a zombie. And then after that's passed, my batteries are recharged, and then you can't shut me the fuck up or keep me down again. Just who I am, Lee. But I do crash. Like I'm not fit for anything when I do. No. MK. Human resonance is changing. I would say the charge, something. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about. I'll talk now, and I'll do news on that later. And I'm glad Lee Flat Earth British, because this is on a spin-off of Lee's Vanna vlog. Oh, which if you haven't watched it, I suggest you watched it. Now, circuit board cities, guys, is like anyone who's just been looking into. I noticed John Levy's posted about grid systems as well. Okay, so everyone's is thinking, oh wow, this looks like it's a definite. In my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, but I'm thinking a little bit more now, because with the discovery of bone battery banks, okay, below the catacombs of Paris, creating piezoelectric channels, or a large amount of electricity through human bones. They were making electricity, they were generators. So, but that must have been, as Lee was saying, on above ground level at some stage, these bones, which is quite sinister, okay? Now, it would appear that these ancient grid systems, if they are on the surface, then you can safely presume that they are below the surface. Are they still active? Are they laying these cities on the older, underneath potentially active grid systems from mud-flooded civilizations because they're following the old. Now, human batteries. Now, Lee, on a spin-off of when you were thinking about human bones being like battery cells, or using the thigh as an example, sealed on both ends with marrow bone in the middle, okay, and the marrow bone and the bones could be impressed, create the piezoelectric charge. No, it's the bone. They will play a process in it, but it's the whole thing itself. You have to create pressure to release a piezoelectric, to stimulate these crystals to make the charge. So that's how the bones are. It's the weight and it's the pressure, the release, the piezoelectric. Don't think the marrow will be needed to be eaten, but it's a fabulous idea, and I'm going to go into that in a minute. Now, battery banks, human bone battery banks were creating a charge. Okay, so bones. Now, you don't have to think of each individual cell on the human body creating an electrical charge. The human body's electrical potential is far more than what you think, guys, okay? The average human at rest produces around 100 watts of power. Over periods of a few minutes, humans can comfortably sustain 300 to 400 watts. And in some cases, short bursts of energy can be measured as 2,000 watts. So if you are fully charged, okay, yeah, it's watts, okay. If you are fully charged, hi Nathan Oakley, if you're fully charged, 2,000 watts, up to that much of electricity. Now, this can be measured, can be seen, some people call it the auromorphic field, but we have an electrical field around us. I've even heard it say that even when we pass, meaning we're not in this realm anymore, die, that people's electrical field is still left in the chair that they once left or sat in for years and years. 4 years later, the electrical fingerprint or the electrical signature of that person will be left. Okay, now bones. So we're producing a lot of electricity. Now, as the 8 grams, the weight of the soul, I'll get to that now. I'll get to us not actually existing in the non-physical realm, and we think that we are, or most people think that they are. And shortly, because I was going down that road anyway. Anyway, bones. So humans, we produce a whole load of electricity through our day, and we burn it up using our energy for making money and going to work, etc. It's very seldom to, for consciousness things and what we want to do, is it? So we're charged up, okay, all day. We are really charged. But when you get home, okay, you discharge, don't you? And you are flattened, you are fuckered, especially after your first, okay? You are flattened, okay? And a couple of berries. This is a fact, you discharge. Now, all houses are grounded, aren't they? Yes, Lee? But all houses are also connected to the electricity grid, are they not? And a big question with the community is, well, if they got free energy and they've had free energy all along, what are they doing with the pylons? And what are they doing with the wind turbines? Are they actually wasting electric? Now, electric is ill-defined. We've been talking to Zachary's and Bala about this. What is electric? There could be electric in the electric or something else completely different going on with this, whatever it is, this energy, this power, okay? So imagine on this, they invent these brand new, they say, cities, okay, in the Victorian era. So 1800, London is supposed to be the biggest city after ancient Rome, okay? Population of 1 million. But then all of the cities are there by about 1850, up to 1900, the whole world's infrastructure and these massive cities are all in place in 100 years flat. Massive question for me, always has been. But all of these cities, okay, these Tartarian buildings, they have identical buildings, which has been a question I've now has answered in my mind, guys. These general post offices, these banks on each corner. And how can you have this bank on this corner in Lima, Peru, looking exactly the same as one in Bradford, north of England. How is this possible that it's the same design no matter what city you're in the world? That could be exactly the same city as I live in. Okay. Now I think these designs were part of this circuitry system, okay, that they had to fit in place and fit with that design, which is why they're the same in each city. Now think of the Antiquitech and all of those railings along all of the roofs, guys. We thought, were they collecting energy? Okay, were they energy gatherers? Or now I'm starting to think energy transference down the street. Also then bollards with chains on. Anomalous. There was only horse and carriage. What are they going to do? Ramorade with a horse and carriage? What were then bollards? They were something else. They're too much for the ancient world. So they could transfer a charge down the circuitry, down, you know. You get the same with the ancient Mexicans. I found with which site was it? I can't even remember. One of the ancient Mexican sites, and the canals were apparently mercury. And you look at it from above. I've looked at Solomon's Temple. I've looked at so many sites, Angkor Wat, over the last 2 days, and they all spoil exactly the same thing, that they are circuit boards. But if you go a little bit deeper, guys, think of Solomon's Temple. That was a circuit board too. And Solomon's sigils are piezoelectric symbols. They're symbols for electric circuitry. So it's going a little bit deeper as well, isn't it? A lot deeper. Now, so they're transferring charges through, we don't know what's underground, through the roofs, lampposts, bollards to complete the circuitry. Now, what powers the computer, or powers the computer? We haven't got to what are they computing yet, but what powers the computer, the city computer? Is it the free energy that they're gathering from the Antiquitech devices, which are the churches, and the technasmia and the portals and all the technology that's on the roofs of all of antiquity? Is that what they're doing? Through vibration, resonance, something like that? I think, right, I think the charge is there already. It's below our feet. I think that the bones compressed from, like Lee says, trillions and trillions of people that have gone before us below our feet, and giants, if you like, and whatever else, mammals, all crushing bones through the pressure of the mud floods and cyclical events, releasing piezoelectric forces, which cause the lightning, okay, to come up from the ground. Because lightning doesn't come down, it comes up, okay? So it comes up, okay, possibly into Antiquitech devices as well, okay? But it comes from below, and it goes up, acts up, completes a charge. That thing happens in the sky with a tiny little, you know, big bangs. But like we were watching a show the other day, basically, it was Cammy had presented on TFR Friday, thunder or lightning without any thunder, and I seen exactly the same thing last year. So that idea that, you know, you can count the seconds between a bang and the lightning, it's just bullshit. Okay, not anymore. That's not a reality. So there's massive changes happening, I would say, in magnetic field, which I've seen evidence for in the last couple of days. Okay. I would say there's evidence of definitely something going on with the sun is turned white and it seems to be focusing, zooming in. So fulfilling every single one of our ideas. Okay, this is a self-fulfilling prophecy, by the way. Everything that we think is actually happening and coming true. Now, to energize it. Now, you go home from work, okay, and your fully charged battery, okay, you got up to 2,000 watts. So how could they collect that from the human body? I don't know. Maybe in the ether, maybe in the electrics that are plugged into your house, maybe by the Wi-Fi, maybe some other technologies. But they could, or even, because in antiquity, days of Tartarian, etc., okay, or early on, you know, biblical days, everyone was in antiquitents, everyone was in yurts, everyone was in, you know, organic dwellings, but not stone, brick, Phoenician buildings, what we're all in now. And the bricks of today and the stone of old had crystalline structure, carry a charge, stone carries a charge. So I'm thinking that you've got to get home to your brick house because it's a cell, you know, like a cell, and we have cells in our body too. Plasma, that's going to come into it as well because blood's a part of this as well. You get into your house, fully charged battery, okay? Now, if you do that for every single house, okay, and there's all lampposts, railings outside now, all going somewhere, okay? Are they charging? Are we batteries? And are we charging this computer? Think about it. And then we got to go, and the weirdest thing of it all, guys, okay, to me, and Lee talks about this quite a lot, sleep, okay. Big part of my life, just thinking about it, just contemplating sleep has been a big part of my life because of my strange double life in sleep. But why do we switch off? We are organic machines. We can't identify them as machines because we have no, frame of reference for it, guys. But we are fucking technology. We are organic machines, okay? And we are not existing in the physical realm, guys. Okay, so we're not really here. Okay, we are in non-physical realm. Okay, that's where we reside, on the higher realm. Okay, that's where higher you exists. That's where it first happens. This is just a reflection, a malleable reflection where you get a choice and decide whether to follow your higher, the word of the spirit or not, and fuck up and get it all wrong. Anyway, so is that the possibility that we could be charging more than that, guys? Okay, is it something else as well that they could be using for charging? Meaning, okay, our energy field, as in positive and negative charge. Okay, do they need everybody on a negative charge? Is that part of the cycle for whatever this is? Get them all on a negative charge. We need that. Well, what about the positive charge to balance it? Oh, that's easy. We have these giant processors in the middle of our cities. They're called stadiums. We fill them with 100,000 elated, energized, really charged fans to wave flags over utter bullshit. People kicking a fucking ball around. Yeah. Then we've had a question about, the idea of these stadiums and this energy field. You've all felt it. You've all done a wet Mexican wave and felt that buzz. There's something else going on in a stadium. And it's more than just bread and circuses. I think it's the energy field. Okay. And I think the stadiums are a part in the centers of all ancient Rome and all these ancient cities. And in the cities today, center of my city, a big fuck off 75,000 seater stadium. Is it power in it? It's food for thought. So blood. What happened to all the blood? Lee, I've had thoughts on that. I don't think you'd have too much blood left in plasma discharge events. If you had a flood, I think the blood would probably, just disperse into the waters. But in a mud flood, there would be, and bursting bodies, would just be big bags of blood going splooge. That's going to be a whole lot of blood. I'll tell you a tale, Lee. I'll tell you a tale. Near to me, about a mile that way, was a pub called Tŷ Coch. In Welsh, that's the house on the Red River. The River of Blood, because the tale is there was a big fuck off battle in the English Civil War just up the road from me in St Fagans, where Mary in Chat lives now, and the rivers run red with blood. But blood is definitely seems to be a big part of all of this little caper now, doesn't it? And it is plasma. And the fact that the solar corona is called corona. Okay. No, today, very exciting today. Okay. I'll talk a little bit more about this on my next post. It goes a lot deeper, but I don't want to give too much away. But yeah, thanks, Lee. It was amazing thoughts, and I do agree. But Lee was thinking, if you didn't actually go home, okay, to discharge and stay charged, okay, don't eat marrow, okay, but they do in some indigenous peoples. You potentially would live a very, very, very long time indeed. In fact, I think with a maximum unplug, time won't even come into it, and I think aging won't even come into it, any of it, or even the way we used to think about anything come into it is what I'm thinking. 2,000 fucking watts. What's that by the billion? That's enough to run a computer. 7 million in London. 7 million times 2,000 watts. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. So yeah, like Lee was saying, these in London parks, they got these insane fucking railings. Now, about a year ago, I'm going to cover it on my next post, brought up an article which talked about these railings being removed from London and all over Britain in World War II for the war effort, is what they say. Okay, But in this article, it states that none of these railings that were ripped down all over Britain ended up at any steel foundry. Okay, apparently they all got dumped in the Thames during World War II when they needed tanks, bombs, planes, and ships. They're dumping incalculable amounts of old Tartarian iron into the Thames, which poses the question is why are they tearing it down and why are they dumping it? So we did surmise at the time, about 2 years ago, when we were talking about this, that could it be that they were getting rid of the iron for the advent of television, which is coming out just after World War II, because iron can block the signal of television signals, you see. So, but they are ridiculously high railings for giants around some of these London parks, aren't they? St James's Park, parks like that, just massive with fleur-de-lis and stuff on top. So they would be able to transfer a charge down the street. Also, then bollards everywhere, and who knows what's under. And even if this underground grid is still active, you know. Now they've replaced them with these new buildings, these stone buildings, and knocked a lot of them down. So, and replace them with glass, metal, and iron. Can they conduct electricity? What glass? It's getting more like Cyber City every second. So let me have a shout to you all in chat. I got thanks, Rudy. Nice one, brother. Seen you about, want to see. Yeah, it's been a busy week. Fucking hell, I've done a hell of a lot this week. Hey, Underground, what's happening? Nowadays, you see Alexandra Palace. Yeah, I'm going to go up to London and go to Ali Pali. I am Underground. But what it is, right? I'm having a bit of a sulk on as well. I am, because basically, I'll tell you all now, because you're all my friends. Love you all. So I will confide. Okay. Yeah, Lee. It was, but you say that, Lee, but really, it was inevitable. Think about it. It's like you was born to do it. So, not really. Vertic. So, yeah, I'm having a sulk on because basically there's been this pandemic bullshit going on, haven't there, right, guys? So I've been stuck in for fucking months on end. Hardly seeing a soul. So it's been doing my head in, actually. I'm really like fucking pulling my hair out. I'm screaming in my fucking mind. Ah! So I think we should like pull a flat earth meet. The last time I done one, Marie, remember the last flat earth meet? It was fucking killer, wasn't it? So we could get fuckloads. I know I was thinking of going to the last Globe Life thing, but my idea of a day out, it's just me though, because I'm like me, is I don't want to really go out debating people about flat earth and stuff. If I go out and take photographs of mud flooders and go and hang out, you know, go and do shit and look at stuff and that, I don't want to be standing in no park. Not really. That's me though. Mainly because they get these globe tags coming in fucking. I was watching the other day, Vertic, right, with system failure, and then this globe fucking tag, this posh twat, come on, or Spanish or whatever the fuck he was, I don't even know, speaking to system failure like if he was fucking stupid. I could feel my fucking temper going. I was like, what? And what a cheeky bastard. Anyway, so I can't see me like, you know, fucking gelling with these people very well, so I might not be able to do that thing. Yeah, I might do a Tartarian thing underground. Yeah, Noonslow said exactly the same. I get a banner and I could do a talk on Tartaria and Mudflood and get a crowd. Anybody think that's a good idea? Because it's not been done before. Yeah, Tartaria's getting fucking massive. Everyone's on about it everywhere I go now, guys. And this thing just fucking skyrocketed. It's just mental. It's funny, all of that is, but everything else is going the other way. Basically, every single video I've made in the last month has been copyrighted. YouTube will not let me play at all. Okay, so that's a fucking shit. I think they're working against me to try and undermine me again like they did last year. You want me to shut the fuck up and go away. There's easier ways to do that. They can just fucking kill me, can't they? I'll shut them fucking permanently then. So, do me a fucking favor. So, yeah, they're copyrighting me to fuck. And my Patreon, which I was relying on to pay my rent, okay, is fucking, they declined it. So everything else is going the fucking other way. It's ridiculous. I turned this into a business, basically. I turned this into YouTube as a self-employed business. It ain't fucking working out. I'm gonna have to rethink about all but I well, not for lack of trying, and I will keep trying. Yeah, I know. I was it fucked me up, Vertic. I was going to come do shit, and that was what I was going to use with my patrons and pay my rent, and then use the rest for a fucking day out. And, fucking, they must have anticipated that. That's what I was thinking. They knew I was going to go and fucking do something. They thought, no, you're not. No, you're not. Fucking, just try and stop me soon. What's that? What's that, Indigo? Martin, you are a mud flood man. Yeah. I like to diversify. I don't like being like people say to me, like I've been on shows this week, and they're saying like you're the go-to mud flood Tartarian man. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not. I don't want to be like fucking classified as anything really. I'm going to diversify, guys. I'm going into the field to fucking my big toe now in a minute. I'm going to splatter everyone's brains on that because that's where everything is going, and I'm going to do a lot more besides as well. Once this. However long this bullshit is going to fucking go on. Okay, so I'm really going to put my foot down soon. You have to shut me up. No. So yeah, they're stamping on me from fucking trying to break me, but it's not going to be breaking me because I'm a fucking bastard, and I'm really, really stubborn as well. I'm persistent. You've never seen anything fucking like it. Just go on. Do your head in. Do your head in. That's what I'll do. I'll do their heads in. I will do their heads in. I will give them psychic storms. How about that? Tremors. That would be fun. So yeah, it's a bit shit week. Max Egan got his channel taken out. Contacted me in the morning. He's like, gone. 13 years work, over 1,000 videos. God knows how many million views. So he's seen it as his life's work, and I had the same, like, when I had my channel taken out last year, it was like 4 years fucking work, which I seen as my life's work, and that's what I was doing. I was thinking this is something. For prosperity, this is truths that are going to last, and meant a lot to me, actually. And when I was taken out, it was like, no one knows what that feels like. So I was pure sympathy for that anyway. So luckily enough, somebody saved all his videos, about half of them anyway. So they're all on this channel, which you can find on my community page a day or so ago, if you want to. And Surviving the Matrix is a backup channel still there as well. So yeah, that was a bit of a shit. So Max, but it's not deleted the channel. He had what I had. They'll give it back to him in 6 months. You watch now, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, today. So I was in a park today. Okay, with my son. I did a little Instagrammage because I like to do that every day. And mate of mine's walking through with his bike, and I was like, "You still at the hospital?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "What's happening there then?" He said, "Fuck all." I said, "Fuck all." He said, "Fuck all." He works in like the biggest hospital in Wales. Okay, the University Hospital of Wales. Right? The fucking place is massive, right? So he works in there. So I was like, "There's nothing happening." So I said, "Can I record this for YouTube? It's gold. Only a couple of minutes." He said, "No, mate." He said, "I can't. I don't want to rock the boat. I got a sack." I said, No. I said, "Just like fucking, I want to have you on camera." I said, "I'll just say what you just told me." He said, Matt, I can't." I said, all right, don't worry. Well, what's the score then? He said, "Well, it's all wings. They're all empty. Nothing's fucking happening. No one's got corona." And he said, right, that they're all really shady and nobody wants to talk about it. I said, "Like what?" Like, he said, "Even the maintenance staff are shady, Matt." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "They want to fucking talk about it. They talk about the fact that everyone is fucking thinks there's a virus and people who work in the hospital all must know it's bullshit and they're covering up." How many millions is that, guys? Worldwide. Playing the fucking man's game. Do you know what? It's doing my head in, actually. I was noticing today, with all good intention and peace and love and everything else, guys, right? This is my feelings on what's going on at the moment, okay? Black Lives Matter. That I can't even dig that. It's like all lives matter, and by saying that, it's drawing a separation and it's drawing even a fucking subject. Like it is a subject, which it ain't. Why can't people fucking see? It's beyond me. I don't even get it. They're creating the opposition, and people are just playing along with it. There is no opposition. We're all just already here, and everything we got is right in front of us. It's bullshit. All of it drives me nuts. It's a psyop. It's like brother against brother, sister against sister. I ain't fucking playing. I know it's all good intent and it's good people, but they're falling into a really dangerous situation. Hate to think of it. Well, it's all by indigo, you know it. It's all by design, isn't it? You know, it's took everyone's minds off the bullshit of being locked down, Corona. Now they can, you know, think, you know, fucking dark thoughts, because that's what they are. They're dark fucking thoughts. In my mind, anyone who's racist is a fucking retard for a start off. Okay, they haven't got the brains you were fucking born with, but they're an NCP and they're good for nothing in reality. That's the way I see my life. That's the way I see reality. Okay, so in my mind, that's not. It shouldn't even be a subject to even be talked about. Does that even make any sense? It shouldn't even be something to be even talked about. Like there's even a distinction, or there's any sense that we're different. Drives me fucking mental. That fucking Barat. What's that, Rudy? Ha ha ha! Fucking Barat houses. So yeah, the next post is going to be jolly interesting. I can't wait to do that. There's lots more as well with that I haven't talked about. But yeah, your banner vlogs were really informative. I really do enjoy sitting and listening to your. It's a learning curve, always. Learning curve. I had an email of somebody today. Very interesting. I don't know why they send me flat earth stuff. They do from time to time, but I do look at it. And it's really, really interesting. So some guy, I won't mention his name, he went to do a laser test, kick-ass laser, out on a boat. So this is what he did. He went with the laser, he measured 5.2 kilometers. He stood on a beach, and there was a boat in the water with a white flag on it, which he's given me photographs for. And he has a video for 30 minutes and he would like to send it to me. I would like to see that. And his question to me is, the laser seems to come up from above. And in the photographs, it does. So it seems to come up from above. It seems to be not curving above, but it definitely seems like it's coming from above. Loads of reasons. I was thinking about loads of reasons for why that could be. I've seen lasers in the medium bend. I've seen an experiment by Matrix Decode years ago in a medium. It doesn't necessarily have to be an atmosphere. It was a fluid, and it bent. The laser light bent, but it could be a whole number of things, as we know, as flat earthers. So hi, rants. How's we all doing? I bet you've all had your minds blown this week. It's been very exciting on this realm, hasn't it? It's going to get a lot more exciting as well, guys. Who knows where this is going to take us? It's the best thing ever. I have been a bit like brain fried with it all. The other night I did it because I was on like this show with Zachary Sambarlo, as I said, on TFR Friday. I go on there from time to time. James True is on there. Now, James True is a very, very buzzy guy. I don't know whether you ever listened to James, probably most of you. So the two of us together, and it was a really fucking interesting conversation. I think a lot of layers of reality, things were shifting as we were talking. Every single one of us had just shivers, you know, all the time with the conversation. So I'm going to do a lot more, and I'm going to have another hangout with James True. I do, you know, we were going to do it in the past anyway, but he says he's going to come and hook up on Flat Earth British. I'm going to talk about ancient Rome, so that'd be pretty kick-ass. But yeah, fucking so buzzy. I was just like high as fuck. I was tripping. I was whizzing on fucking just information and knowledge and just knowing and stuff. I was just like, but then the day after it was like a big, like sort of come down, if you like. It was just, and then it was just like mentally coming to terms with this. I was going through stages of, actually, I'm feeling a bit upset about it all now. And I was like, I feel really, really sad. And then I was like, no, you don't do sad. Sad's for wankers. Okay, sad's for wankers. So you're not doing that. So I sort of snap out of it. Basically, I kick my teeth in. Okay, because I don't do sad for too long. It won't last with me. If I do a sad, though, it'll last a few hours. So I went and did some work yesterday, went for a walk, and had a think. Work on my van. Just done a tiny little bit of painting. For exercise. And I contemplated all of it, and the impact, you know, when you like have an impact with thousands of people, you know, maybe tens of thousands of people in a week, okay, and they've had their vibration shifted, okay, with the new information. I swear you can feel it. I swear you can feel it. You can feel all of these people thinking at you, and it's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's hard. It's hard. And I just feel like yesterday I felt like I got a lot on my plate. I was like, holy fucking shit. What have I done? What have I done? There's no going back now. Hi DMDM, and there's 200 of you watching. Thanks for joining, guys. Happy Flatterday. Flat thumbs. Flat thumbs. So yeah, I was wiped out for humour yesterday. I don't think I could have managed the Queen and King thumb at any stage. So yeah, I was blown away by it. Was you Heidi? I had to have a walk and a think as well, just trying to come to terms, because when things are undeniable and stuff, and it all starts to fall into place and make sense, and then it's like, you know, I'm used to having my mind blown. I blow my mind regularly, but in the last week or so has been particularly fucking mind blowing because of the implications. You see, the implications on and the potential. The potential for us is just. Can't even put it into words. I can't even put it into words. The potential for what we can obtain now with this knowledge coming out now. The world is our oyster. Kieran, good day, Kieran. Don't fall off down there. So let's have a shot at you. Yeah, I want to. I might call a meet actually. I was thinking if today I said it with my son Lawrence. So I got to get a fucking meet going or something. In the old days, like I used to have a flat earth meet every year. And fat blokes used to turn up. We used to have a really, really cool time. So yeah, I wouldn't mind trying a bit of that because, yeah, I'm not interacting with any truthers. Everywhere where I live around here is like turtle, dying, or just fucked. Yeah, or they're all alcoholics and drug addicts and stuff. You know the people. You've seen the people, haven't you? Have you met the poor? Have you? They're awfully nice. Robin, hey brother, what's going on? Seen your show the other day, thoroughly enjoyed it. I do look forward to my Friday drive time. Happy time. Oh, you've got a mod thing there. Oh, cool. Yeah, so, fantastic fucking week. Left my head spinning, though, guys. I've got to be honest. I'm not immune to all of this as well. I do get my mind blown constantly, as I said, but the last week or so, I've just been fried, just coming to terms. And the stuff that's come up next, because what it is just like with these other subjects, like, battery bone banks, fascias, or whatever, the other things that have come out, it's another field, another huge field of thought. I thought, God, permeations. Now my brain started working like overtime. It was like, this could be happening, that could be happening, and that makes sense, And things were just going boom, 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 boom. And I was like, holy fuck. And again, I had this Friday as well. It was quite an experience, I gotta be honest. No wonder I was so burnt out yesterday, working out. So, welcome Heidi Standard. Martin, what's Flat Earth British Lily saying? Hey Martin, what do you compact your week into? Oh, fuck me, went too fucking quick. Sorry there, my brother. Somebody else cut the little bit of a video, just the bit about the computer cities out and put it on my Facebook. Although I can't navigate Facebook. They changed it a week ago and it's gone to shit. I can't even find where I am anymore. Do my fucking head in. Not only that, YouTube, that's gone to shit. I want to go to play a video. It says, oh, no, it's not obtainable anymore. And then you think, what the fuck's going on? Refresh, black screen. And then all of a sudden it comes on like a couple of seconds later. YouTube's gone to shit. Facebook's gone to shit. I'm looking to bounce from YouTube anyway. There's something else ready for me. I got another format, but I'm just ready to release this time. All will be explained. Oh, fucking hell, the stuff I got going on. It's hard to even explain. I don't know whether this is going to happen, but apparently I'm all booked up for the... what's that for? Split. What's that? Keep crushing, Martin. I'm fucking fully on tent on doing. I'm not even started yet. Do I think nukes are real? No, I do not think the implosion technique was ever successful because it is a reversal of our reality. It's imploding into a dimension another dimension, quantum realm, that we can't really prove exists. So, no. And is red mercury involved in levitation tech? So they say. Yeah. The man has had red mercury. Then the German U-boats, they had a couple that sunk. There was one off the soil, and that one was full of mercury, apparently. They had to, put an exclusion zone around it because of dangerous heavy metals for divers, etc. So, yeah, ships have been sunk, cargoes, World War II, of large amounts of mercury. But when you research it, because I did about a year or two ago, it turned out that they said the mercury was for proximity mines, and for detonation triggers for proximity mines. They use mercury. But I think that could have been a lie. They could have been using them for advanced technology. I would love to know more about red mercury, but I got a feeling it comes under a different title in the alchemical books. I've been going through it and through them, and I'm yet to see any reference to the actual words red and mercury in the books, but it could be regarded as something else, I think it's a real thing because they say it's not, is why I think. And then they've gone into some effort with Wikipedia and other stuff and narratives of why it can't be, which really leads me to think that this thing's real. Otherwise, why go into the effort? It's just bullshit. Right. Let me see you lovely people. Thank you for coming by. I do have, Paul, Black Sheep Researcher. Oh, sorry, Leicester's on lockdown again. It's all shit, mate, isn't it? I watched or listened to your vlog, your last one or the last one before. I do enjoy your stuff. What happened to our show we were going to do, Paul? Don't worry, mate. I says it all the time to loads of people, and it just never comes together. Things bounce and things are quick in it, and we're always busy as YouTubers. So I do appreciate that. So don't worry. But when you can, Paul, Black Sheep Researcher on FEB, sounds like a fucking magnificent thing to me. So, Liddy, all right, I'm going to go back. Smothered my grandchildren yesterday. Felt so good. Oh, I'm so gel. I went to have to go. Oh, this is going to sound pitiful, man. Don't say that. I had to go and catch my rabbit yesterday. He's at my son's house because he's a little bag of fluff, and he fucking loves me. This rabbit. He's like. Basically, he undone my shoelaces, my leather shoelaces, because he knows how to do them. So it's like, don't do that, Fluffy. And I've done them up again. And he undone them again just to show you how intelligent he is. But yeah, he attacks me and jumps on me and dive bombs as well. He goes like, Phew! And jumps on you. All psycho-like. It's the best rabbit ever. So yeah, I'd done that because I was all sad. So it was like, Lawrence is like, get a dog, Dad. It's like, I can't like block. I said, why? Because I said, because I'm 53 this year. In the last 16 years, I'll be nearly fucking 70 by the time the thing dies. And I'll be like, and I like to fuck off and do stuff. And I plan to travel if they don't go and inject us all with nanobots or anything, So that's not really in the plan. So you hugged your mum as well, did you, Dragon Sage? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not feeling better. Sorry, I manage. I got you guys, haven't I? So what's that? Some moo higher. Yeah, what is nature anyway? It's a funny thing, isn't it? I'm starting to think nature is totally artificial. The sky didn't even look real today. It looked like the Matrix was fucking coming apart. 1 minute it's like ultra HD, the next minute it's like fuzzy. What was good, Vertic? Oh, James True. Yeah, it was fucking mag. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Look up something about that talking with James. Gets quite mesmerizing, and and exactly where he's coming from. He knows exactly where I'm coming from. We should do some more of that, definitely. Yeah, man, I was buzzy as fuck. Yeah, totally. Hi, Zal, what's going on? What's going on? Are you in work, Zal? Tommy Rogers, yeah, thanks for posting a UAP and Martin Liedtke interview. I've seen it come up today in recommendations, and I'm only subbed to you on a Tartarian channel. I didn't even know, so I subbed to you today on this channel, I think, or the other one. So I'll be back in a day or two with Martin Liedtke. No, tomorrow I'm going to try and do it. My blog is ready. It's just a case of getting my shit together. I write everything down, guys. 1,000 different thoughts a day, so I don't fucking forget anything. I fill literally pads like that full of notes, and I keep them. I think they might be good later on to refer to. So Beetlejuice, happy masks. Fucking hell, that's what James True was saying. I think there's an element of truth to it. As this this great year or whatever it is coming closer to us with the acceleration. We're definitely getting closer to it. He thinks it's an aperture of the sun, or the sun reaching a focal point, or a portal opening, or what have you, or a reset, or a refresh is more like it, if we're in a movie. Now, it would seem that we cannot deny, I would love to think that there was something else, but it's not, that we are ascending, we are spiritually ascending. We are seeing the world a lot different, and all of us is happening at the same time. When people like James True and other people who talk to, I watch Dolly Daydream, or all you guys really, and they're all saying exactly the same experience as what I'm experiencing. So that's how I know. It's great confirmation, actually. It's like, fucking hell. I'm not just, fucking tripping out here. This is just a real thing. So as we come to the closer to it, it seems like it's a wheat from the chaff, sorting out the goods, like God watches all. God watches all. The watchers watch all. Okay. So, you can't really get away with any dirty shit in this place, because, even if you think you're not doing anything wrong over here, you fucking going to be watched, and it's going to be judged later. So you're always watched, I feel. Okay, and you always have been, and we're never alone. We've never, ever, ever been alone. And this realm where they exist, okay, it is really close by. It's like it's so close, and it's like sort of turned and it's pulled in. It's that close. It's even closer than close. But it's a frequency thing. If you can just adjust your frequency slightly, some people use psychedelics or what have you, but don't need psychedelics, guys. I know people that are, completely ascended without the use of any psychedelics whatsoever. It's just the pineal gland. You're opening your pineal glands and you're changing your frequency is easier than you might think. It's more to do with realizations. It's more to do with realizing what we're doing, as in we're supposed to be like, unselfishly helping one another, because we're all one, like one thing living together. Crazy what they did to us, guys. This Venetian paradigm really sucks. Every element of it. I lay there and I think about how amazing the Tartarian reality must be. Just colors, the intense colors, the beauty, the smells, the vibration. Everything's going to look like the Celestine prophecy for one. Everything is going to be not like this. Our whole experience would be completely different. We wouldn't even think the same stuff. We wouldn't want the same stuff. We wouldn't have probably no. That's why somebody said in my comments, guys, about these empty cities with no population. Could they have been empty cities because they were just for circuit boards cities and not for populations? And then later on, bring in the populations after a reset and then restructure it and reactivate it. That could be something. It could be something. This thing's going weird. As above, so below. I got an email here from you. So, what is it? What is it? Oh, trippy music. I'm so glad, because I was looking for some music as well. So I really do appreciate that. I do. Yeah. So, some trippy music. I love. That's exactly the type of music I listen to as well. But thanks so much. I should do a little competition, but every time I do a competition, loads of people get upset and say, I thought that first, you should have given it to me. So like all my good intent goes down the toilet, and every single time I try to do it, it's fucked up on me. I could just do a giveaway. Hey Shinto, how you doing? Tommy Roberts, putting the boots on the ground, deserves a lot of respect in my neighborhood. Video footage, everything from Ottawa to Toronto. Yeah, it's getting pretty trippy in America. There's no doubt fucking about it. But then we're only watching the news, aren't we? And I'm not watching the news at all. And I can see the way this is going. I know the way this is going. I've been talking about it for fucking years. I'm not like a prophet that see into the future. I'm just like a person of, in this realm or in this simulation, if you like, okay, it seems to be all about intention or intent, or in my case, intuitiveness. I think intuitiveness is what gets me through all of my scrapes. Common sense, being intuitive. But I think only up until a certain stage, intuitiveness works, and then I think intellect has to kick in to be able to, analyze that moment. I start, I think in this realm now, guys, that, because of the way this place is, that, every action definitely has a reaction, and there seems to be a consequence for everything in this realm. And if it's always a good action that you do, then there's going to be a good consequence that could come back later on. And that's happened to me in my life as well. I've done good shit for people, and then it's like years later, it's like, Martin, remember you did that? It's like, not really, but you're welcome. And it's happened, it's come back on me quite a few. Thankfully, I haven't done, dramatically shitty things to have anyone come back and say, except when I was a little kid. Remember you whacked me with that stingy nettle, Matt? Yeah, remember I whacked you with that stingy nettle, but you did, flick a soldier in my eye, which you did. Flicked a soldier in my eye, so I fucking hit him with a stingy nettle. But like, that's like not evil, is it? That's just boys stuff. So yeah, I know. So that's not evil, is it? So yeah, forgiveness as well. That's a weird thing as well, because they say you're supposed to forgive yourself for anything in the past, but like, the Christians, they will go and redeem themselves, won't they? It's okay, we'll just redeem them, and I'll just have a pray, and everything will be okay with God, and I can just start being a bastard again tomorrow, because I can go and redeem myself again fucking Friday. So that don't really work for me, And this idea of, okay, I can fuck up today, and then tomorrow when I wake up can be a whole new day again, and I can try again, and born again today, be brand new again today. That don't really work for me as well. I don't think that works for me as well. I think you gotta be. It takes you away from the prize. Lee said it before. Lee Flat Earth British. With this opposition thing, I tried it, and he's fucking so right. It's just like, it's not a giant, thick, elastic fucking band. It's like it just takes you further away, and it's like this elastic band will just go poing. It just takes you further away from the prize. And all of this on the internet is a fucking clusterfuck, guys. I was noticing over the last couple of weeks that, there's even channels out there I've never seen before coming in, talking about mud flood and Tartarian. I just spinning any old crazy fucking shit in it. So fucking please. It's like, what evidence? And it's like nukes and this and that and all sorts of fucking, just chuck a few dinosaurs in as well. And to me, like, listening to it after, the way this has been honestly, organically fucking discovered, it's like a bastardization. I expect we're going to get that anyway. But in my mind, it's, controlled to fucking muddy the waters of what is the truth? What is the truth? What is truth being brought out? Paradigm changing truths by all of these channels that are talking this truth. So yeah, there's a few out there going fucking really pissing me off. So yeah, I watched a bit of it. Yeah, Dirk. Yeah, stunning. I was doing a bit, but I had caught about 10 minutes or so. Yes, yeah, Richard's good mate, and Philip's been there since the beginning, and so is Dave. I've known Dave 5 years. Good mate. And a better echo. And the new mud flood. Yeah, I joined a couple of mud flood. The thing is, like I said, Annabella Echo, right? I'm on Richard Lopez's. I'm an editor on his Flat Earth News. I mean, what's the real fucking name of it? It's got 28,000 members, so it's good to share on. What the fuck have they done to Facebook? I can't even find me stuff anymore. Just my fucking head in. Why break it if it's okay? They do it on purpose. There were Ant Farm, John Levy posted the other day. John Levy. And Eastern Circuit Board on front as well. So yeah, well, a lot of people thinking on this same sort of thought. Talked about 2 years ago first, grids and circuit board cities with Lee. And basically we didn't really follow through with it because we couldn't really see how it fitted until thinking about, things in a you know, matrixy sense and quantum sense. And it's just fucking mind blow. Right. Rudy, what you say? Ley lines, definitely me, 100% part of it, ley lines. And the rivers as well. The rivers have to play a part with the charge and everything. And I'm starting to think about the salt water in the sea a lot more now, Lee. That's got to be explained. You know, it's obvious to me that we're in some sort of shitty mining operation that's been cannibalized by big fuck-off machines and giants whenever we arrive from. And that, what you said, resonated so deeply, me. That was a definite. That, you know, what I said a year or so ago, or a while ago, about that we were from a reset or three back. We were from not this last reset back, but further back. And it's this time that we've come back. And, you know, it's just the strangest feeling when you said it, Lee. I was like, fuck me. Saying it back at me. Yeah, I know, but saying it back at me is differently. It's existential. It makes you realize more than when you're saying it. It's just really strange phenomena, really. And plus, everything's new to me these days, Lee. I'm reading books, and I was like, was that in there the last time I read it? Or even if I watch a movie. Yeah, I watched a cracking war film last night, by the way. If I watch a movie like that I've seen before, like The Mask with Jim Carrey, I watched that with my son the other day, which was quite fun, actually. I was like, fucking hell, I haven't seen hardly any of this before. It's like, you've seen it about 10 times, Dad. It's like, I know, but it's like all new to me. It's like, so I don't know. Maybe I was just out on my face and missed everything in my life. Who knows? Probably. Reset. Yeah. So where do you think they're going with all of this then, peeps? Apparently they're all like opening back up here in Britain. The way I see it is, they're opening the pubs back up tomorrow in Wales. We got like lockdown later than England. Okay, England's had their pubs open and stuff, but we weren't allowed because we're Welsh. Yeah. So they're sending the sprogs back to school. Okay, for September, start a new term, and then they will all infect one another with their enzymes, and they will all get stinking fucking ill. And then they will call a second wave because they will create the circumstances for it. And in that interim period, in that month or so, before they lock them all down in November, they will brainwash them a program of how they're going to educate them through the next wave on computers and Skype calls and conference calls, FaceTimes from their house. And that's how it's going to be done. The apps are already ready, guys. They're going to educate people at home. I have Barbara Gurelli. Is that how I think they pronounce that? I'm terrible with phone names. And then look at my name, Liedtke. Fucking hell. I know. So many of you watching. God, let me drink something. Fuck me. I talk for Wales, me. What's the time? I've maybe talked an hour. 250. Welcome to British Flatterday. Belated. But whatever. So, yeah, it was good talk the other night, Zach. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about some of the things we talked about, trying to make sense of the electromagnetics, just trying to make sense of hidden forces. There's something in the electric, something about the electric, something that we don't know about, some sort of force, something in the electric. Like I said, guys, it's the strangest phenomena, and I know it sounds nuts, but I think electric is conscious. Like I told this story a dozen times on Flat Earth British, but my grandmother, or my mother, that a thunderbolt or a bolt lightning came through my grandmother's front door, and it literally avoided her. It moved out of the way to avoid hitting her. And it went out the back door, rolled down the street, and jumped in the canal and exploded. But they say it definitely moved out of the way so as not to hit her, like if it was alive, like if it was conscious. They all said it. Like this was a conscious fireball. It knew. So it could be conscious. It could have awareness. Electricity could have awareness. Whitful electricity. You know, like you mentioned before about the electricity, Lee, the electricity. I was talking actually about my wife's grandmother. She wouldn't have electric in the house. She kept gas till like fucking 1940s or 50s or what have you. She wouldn't have electric in the house. She was saying, I'm not having that electricity in you, not that old scam again. So it's like as if that, you know, in her childhood she knew of electricity being rolled out and that it had been a scam. You know, what way is electricity a scam? It's freely available anyway. It's there. We have it fed through our electricity sockets. They tell us that they're producing it through power stations and wind turbines and nuclear power, when all of that's fucking bullshit because they got free energy. So what are they doing? And what's CERN doing? That's just not built for a money-soaking bullshit. That is a device. It's a ring fucking magnet with 4 angels. Because Atlas, the Collider itself, Alice, and there's another one as well. They create the 4 angels. They've reproduced the 4 angels on a miniature. So a miniature model of this magnetic model for this Earth in CERN for some reason. So what do you think that's doing? Sweet fuck all, maybe. Seems a lot of investment and a lot of money to do sweet fuck all. I know what it's not doing. It's not adding to the particle zoo is what it's not doing. Because that's fucking nuts. What was energy focused? Electricity, a couple of decades, free energy is everywhere. If everything was free energy, they still definitely 100% got it. Okay, you just want to keep eking, you know. This is a slave, the type of slavedom, isn't it? You know, energy bills, utilities. You can't do without. You've got to keep finding the money, keep coughing out. Same with it all. So what did you say, Zach? Your house is required to have electricity wires run through it. Yeah, sure, it is. See, so that would complete the entire circuit if every house was on the electricity circuit and they could draw the power off of us somehow. Maybe even with the Wi-Fi, maybe just the technology that we're unaware of. You know, think about Wi-Fi, you know, it's running from, my signal's dropped off because it can't reach the Wi-Fi anymore. So it's, you know, it's going through you. It's invisible. It's going through you. We all know this, but with the radio waves, electromagnetic waves, and all of these other, you know, types of radiations as well that are coming through on us. So I definitely think there's something big, massive, exciting for everybody on the horizon. Otherwise, we wouldn't all be thinking and being so optimistic and upbeat about it all. Think about how reality works, guys, and how the only outcome can be, and that'll be exactly how it will be. Negative thoughts of scenarios that won't happen, don't even bother because they're not going to happen. Strange little movies we run in our minds, don't we, guys? Little movies of bullshit scenarios, or even brilliant scenarios. But a lot of people, because of the brainwashing, bullshit scenarios like alien invasion. They could try that, DM. They could do a holographic alien invasion. You wouldn't even need an alien. You would need a television, and that would be it. These are the fucking obey-bos. They're just fucking run straight to it. Having said that, though, that nurse today saying there was fuck all going on, and he's a bit of just a local pisshead, really. He's just not really, you know, a thinker. But he said that loads of people know that it's all bullshit. So if that's the case, like, you know, that many of the people know that this is bullshit, that's dangerous for them, the powers that should not be. Because if people are realizing the governments are lying to them about, you know, this bullshit fucking whatever is happening and there's something else going on, then they think to themselves, what else are they lying about? What about the history? What about the shape of the earth? So, Bill Gates, you mean Belinda Gates? You? No, I don't know what I think about any of it. You know, I just, the way I think about it now, it's only been recently because of the way I think the reality is any imagery and shapes and forms and these people, we have no evidence, direct evidence that absolutely any of this shit is going down. It could just all be a narrative, a play to run for the masses. You know, Bill Gates, if he is the richest man in the world, all these poison campaigns. You know, what about Tom Hanks? I read on my Instagram this morning had to hold his comments on his Instagram because 30,000 people said he was vile. It should have been 33,000 fucking people said he was a paedophile. So he's blocked his comments. But what dirty motherfuckers? I'll tell you another dirty motherfucker as well. Is our Orphan Winfrey. Fucking disgusting human beings. Fucking lot of them. Fucking in this realm is like they're just like a lump of shit on your windows. They need to just not be here. Fucking disgusting. Anyway, I got a bit emotionally into that then. Everyone is married to regulation. Oh, but Billy, marriage is totally fucking gay. You can catch me dead a fucking one. What? Dicky bow, frilly fucking shirts. The only good bit about fucking weddings is the bridesmaids anyway. All men know that. Otherwise, why fucking go? I'm a bloke. I'm going to tell you the truth, lady. This is how it is, okay? We don't do fucking weddings, yeah? All of that rings, all of that fucking romance. we'll make believe. We'll make believe. But the rest of it, yeah, shit. Fuck all that. Fucking when we get me married, fucking kicking and fucking screaming. And it's only a contract anyway, where they just mug your ass later. Ooh, sign my nuptial, my prenuptial. And it's a big long list of things you're not allowed to do. By the time you get to the end of it, it's like, fuck me, can you give me this before we got married? Orphan is a witch. Yeah, she's a dirty fuck. I can't even look at her. So I've seen a picture today with that Tom Hanks thing with her and like basically a fucking child, and it's just everything's all right. Like, you know, they really trust. Hire Orphan Winfrey's babysitter. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but look at her name, Orphan and Winfrey. I think it's all in the name. You don't even have to fucking question it. Orphan, Winfrey. She won an orphan. She won an orphan. Whatever. What you say? What's that? What's that? I don't even know what that means, Liddy. MTF. Is that a rude thing? No, I think that's something else, isn't it? Yeah, so feeling a bit better, a bit more energized. I'm not quite there. I didn't feel myself at all yesterday. I was like fucking blitzed. My brain was just like, with all of this week, it's just been crazy. And the reaction of everybody's just been like, wow. She's a baby munch. Yeah, she is. She's a clickety-clackers out. They're all clickety-clackers, mate. They're all. Have you seen the state of fucking... Oh, I should have done a queen bollocks. Have you seen the state of Prince Philip? Yeah, Duke of Edinburgh. Have you seen him? Yeah, he looks like Skeletor. He looks fucked. Yeah, he's got big black eyes. Yeah, and basically they took him into that Masonic hospital. They take him in once a year because he got another kidney infection. Yeah, got another kidney infection. And this nurse meets him at the door with a big Masonic symbol. Anybody who spills the beans about what's going on in that building gets executed anyway. Okay, so all the nurses are Freemasons and shit. Nobody's going to spill the beans anyway. So, it's all done in the best possible taste. So, basically, yeah, they just fucking, he's having his adrenochrome fucking it up, isn't he? Or whatever they do. Maybe he's just being cloned. Maybe he's just got a cupboard. You open it up and there's all Prince Philip's lined up. Because he comes out and then bags are a little bit better. Not really. He still looks fucked. But he's 100. He's 100. He's 19 or what have you. Yeah, he still goes to the badminton horse trials. Yeah, he still rides a buggy, guys. 100 years old. Yeah, everyone else in council estates, okay, or in normal world, okay. By 100, you're 25 years gone if you're lucky, okay. But if you did live to 100, you would be shitting in a bag. This is not a reality for the poor people. Is living till 100. Everyone's well fucking dead by then. But it's easy to do. If you die of beer, scratch cards, cigarettes, although they're gone now because you can't have them, they're a bit dear, but you can have tobacco. It's all right because it's got like 70 substances in it. Okay, the stuff without 70 substances in it's a little bit dearer and you can't get it anywhere really. They sell it online. So yeah, they're fucked. And it gives you like a dead man on a cigarette packet. That's you, that is, if you fucking smoke. No, that's you. Fuck off. You sold it to me. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead, Julie. Dead. He's not really, he's an actor. You know, they took a photograph of a real dead dude, and he didn't die of smoking anyway. Okay? It's just bullshit all of it. I don't give a fuck. I've been smoking since I was fucking 10-year-old. I was smoking fucking bongs at 11. I'm 50 fucking 3 and I run rings around any 25-year-old. And I can. I'm fucking still running. It's just bullshit, all of it. I don't believe any of it. Smoke that lamb when I have no green. You smoke banana skins, you mean, Rudy? When you have no green? Yeah, banana skins will give you a really bad banging Brian. Okay, that's Frank Zappa. I think he's once sung about smoking banana skins. Fucking bad banging Brian. Caspian full strength legendary. Capstan. Oh, my father smoked them in the war. My grandfather in the war. Woodbines, they were fucking wicked. They give you a right buzz. And John Players. John Play Special, they were wicked. When I was a kid, see, we used to be able to go up the cigarette machine. When I was a kid, right, this is what I used to do. I used to go down a local sweet shop, store keys, okay? And he'd give you, basically, my mother gave me 20p for, 10 pence mixture, okay? And it's separate, yeah? So you could buy, like, your sweets, 7 or 8 year olds, no problem, yeah? Can have a cigarette as well, and take it out of the pack and sell it to you, little kid. And before you left the shop, do you want a bag of glue with that as well? No, thanks. Not old enough yet. Bye. Back when I am. So they sold you separates when I was a kid in the shop, in the sweet shop. I think that was the same in all over Britain anyway, robbing fucking bastard shops in Britain. Smoking cam shoe. Yeah, DMM. I've explained before to most of the flat earth British people, I was straight once for 8 minutes. It was not a pleasant experience. Okay, I don't want to go through that again. Okay, I had to face reality. It sucked. It sucks so fucking bad. Fuck that. I don't drink or anything anyway, guys. I don't take any drugs or pharmaceuticals or anything. I don't have CBD products. I'm a fucking health fanatic, for fuck's sake. Which I am. Drinking cold lager. Oh, you're allowed to, Mrs. B. Mrs. B. You're allowed. Lager's safe. You're all right. You're allowed to get pissed off out of British. I can do what you want. Fucking hell. Whatever gets you through the night, honey. Just don't fucking hurt yourself. Don't fall over. Don't get up too quick. Okay. Thanks, Jill. I love you. Yeah, I used to suffer terrible with my nerves when I was younger. I was fucking terrible. And I have suffered with depression when I was younger, but it was always through bullshit jobs of fucking women. But I used to have bad nerves. I used to have panic attacks, and even a knock at the door would start me shaking violently like that. My nerves were that fucking bad. But I did have a really bad thing happen to me once. I got fucking fucked up. And I had a fight with 4 fucking big, huge fuckers who kicked shit out of me. I did try and save my life. It was a fair fight, both sides, really. 1-on-4. But they were stamping on my head and everything. And my face, when my wife took a look at me, she was like burst out crying. It was just like out there, all different colours. And it was fucked up all over. So I left my head like fuck for a little bit, that did. I was just like, so I don't like this place and I don't trust anybody about any fucking thing. I was like it for quite a bit of time, actually, after that kicking. I think I had post-traumatic stress syndrome, No, the police weren't interested because the couple of the junkies were local snitches to the police. I gave them their names. I was quite happy to grass them, motherfuckers. For kicking my head in. But they said they weren't interested because they had we don't arrest these boys because they're allowed to go, because they tell us who's doing what and where. Fuckers. Carry an axe, Matt. Frankie, I'm in fucking UK. Even if I carry a pea shooter, they shoot you dead in the fucking street. You can't carry shit no more. Yeah? I got this, right? That's all I carry is this. That's all I can manage is that, which is a cute little sort of, I suppose, scalpel, really. So, I'm not like a psychopath or anything, guy, but that would really hurt if you stuck that in someone's cheek. So, I'm not stupid. I do get protected. I live in Ely's. You could get killed any day going around here. Maddie will tell you. And there's another little dad thing as well for eyeballs. I'm a bloke. We think up ways of hurting. What? Is that CBD? No, it's from Jilly. She's in chat here. I will link up employment as soon as I finish this vlog, okay? Because I tell you what, it fucking helps. Don't need to take medication or painkillers. Not that I would. There's something else going on with paracetamol, guys. Yeah, they tell us it's for painkillers. Do you know what it does? Do you know what paracetamol does? That stuff's just full of chalk. It's in your liver. You can't flush it through. It's so fucking dangerous. That's why you kill yourself on paracetamol. Is when you take them, you die 2 days later of liver failure because of all the chalk. It's not a fucking drug. What's that sketches? A shive, man, in sketch. What's that? I don't understand. What's a shive? What? What am I missing? Same in us. Well, do you know what? My mind's gone fucking blank. Oh, knife. Yeah. Oh, you go on. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh, when we was young, we used to go to tools as fuck. You know, I was a skinhead for years, so it was like fucking Rambo when I went around. We all were, but times change, you know, and they're just not having any of it anymore. You know, like to protect yourself. You know, I felt like really about 2 years ago there was when I was living at my mother's before she passed, there was a stabbing outside, etc. And I'm sat looking at my window, and it's like a copper just stood by there through the railings with a fucking like gun, machine gun. I thought, well, that's not fair. I don't feel fucking safe. How come you're allowed a gun? You could be a right little shit, probably a psycho, probably a narcissist. What the fuck you do with a gun? Probably are anyway to have a gun. So then I thought, like, well, that's not fair, is it? When they got guns and we're not allowed them. So that's some buzz I got anyway. I didn't feel safe. I didn't like a guy outside the house with a fucking gun, and you can't have nothing. Protect yourself. Just doesn't seem fair to me. That's just me. Anyway, a guy robbed you once with a sheath he made in jail. Did he? Oh, that's so sorry about that. And Bella must have been a bit traumatic for you. Have you robbed? I've been robbed loads as well. Fucking people was just so fucking dishonest. My mother pumped into me from a early age about, you know, just not being dishonest, and it worked because I can't be able to do it. I've not been able to be fucking, you know, a thief or dishonest in this life or anything. Just not been able to do it. Just my mother. Thank my mother for that. Oh God. Leave that British can't legally defend themselves. Well, it changed the law a bit after, you know, that case of Tony Martin, the Tony Martin law. I know Nathan Oakley, if you're still in chat, you know a little bit about this, don't you, Nathan? So he's 17-year-old screws his house and he blows him away with a double barrel. And then they changed the law now, saying that if someone comes in your house, oh, Mrs. Bravo, nail gun. I like you, love. Yeah, nail gun's fucking epic. Oh, my one of them. Oh, nail gun's fucking brilliant. Oh, one of those gas guns out of No Country for Old Men. Have you seen that? It's like a cattle gun with like a gas bar. Yeah, you look fucking bad walking down the street with one of them. Fuck Scarface, you'd be bad, wouldn't you? See Scarface? He never felt it. He never thought it out, did he? First, never go high on your own supply. Yeah. And then he has the biggest fuck off gun in the world. You know, come and meet my little friend. Fucking rocket launcher, and he still gets splattered by the Mexicans. He never thought this out, did he? But he was Cuban. Well, he wasn't. He was Al Pacino, but you know what I mean. I think Al Pacino might know the devil. I think he's the devil's little bitch. I think they all do. If he's a bloke, whatever. Don't know. Don't care, actually, at all. Anyway. I love that film, Heidi Stanton. Heidi Stanton, let's play a game. What is your favourite film? Let me see if I can guess. It's not Apartment, is it? With Jack Lemmon, is it? Why do I fucking like that film, and why do I even identify with that film? He's nothing like me. It's because of Shirley MacLaine, isn't it? I know. I love Shirley MacLaine. She's not a bloke. Don't even fucking say she's a bloke. She's not a bloke. Okay. All right, I'm thinking twice about Marilyn Monroe, though. She might have been, actually. I'm not even sure anymore. And Madonna. What? Anyway, let's not go on the transit. Can we talk about Felicity Ken? Vertic. This is why I like you. This is why I like you. Yes. We can devote at least 20 minutes of this show to talking about Felicity Kendall. Just even saying the word, a whiff of roses just wafted through the room. That was Felicity Kendall. Her spirit just graced through the room. She's not looking bad as she's older. I tell you, looks hot now. She's older. Not that I'm going down, you know, talking about women or anything, but you know, we're the kids in America. Kim Wilde, Matty Wilde's daughter. You all remember her, don't you? Kim Wilde. She was fucking steaming, wasn't she? You remember Matty Wilde? Men? Kim Wilde? Skids in your underpants? Do you remember it? Anyway, it was about around in the 90s, but she was really hot. She was like the British Madonna. Anyway, she's doing an advert now for spazzes and stuff. You know, get your death insurance. And yeah, she's got a garden and she still looks all right. It's good, isn't it? I know. Do you know Madonna is 60? Fuck me. Let's see if I can still find it. I was talking about her last week with Cher. Now, Cher, when she was about 40, she was still really, really fluffy. She was. Now, she's 72, right, or 75, yeah, Cher, and she's still really fucking fluffy. I don't know what's going on. And her mother's 100 or something. It's like, she's on the adrenochrome. I bet she looks like shit in the morning. Richard, yo, I just watched a little bit of your showage. We've been talking about gridage and cyborgage sitage, which is the new thing, isn't it? Anyway, just to reiterate, for you, Richard, my brother, thanks for letting me share on Facebook. That Facebook's gone to shit. I cannot navigate it. I don't even know what's going on. Excuse my language. No, not really. What kind of statement is that, Valerie? Babies. What? Yeah, babies. Oh, Cher, she's a baby. Yeah, they're babies. Yeah, I know, Cher, they're babies. I'll tell you another one. Years ago, probably don't know about it, was Joan Crawford. She was a crazy bastard. She had she had some fucking thing going on. Anyway, so Richard, yeah, we've been talking about, the computers, a bit of cities. What's powering them? Is it the free energy? But we're sort of thinking, because human beings, when fully charged, can give up to 2,000 watts of energy. So amplify that by, there's probably an augmenting effect as well with the houses, I'm thinking. Yeah, definitely. That's a whole lot of power, and that's to run a computer as well. So it could be wear batteries to run a computer. Now, if city-sized computers plane wide in this place, as John was showing us, these glyphs are everywhere on the plane for the older civilization, and there must be mud flood buried ones underneath them, possibly underneath them. Are they active? What were they computing? Now, I'm starting to think, hang on. Maybe they're not computing for anything in here. Now, this place, we don't know. This place is small to me, guys. Just a small, shitty mining operation. Best of it is like a nice little Pacific island somewhere and all of that, and that is it. Yeah, or some beautiful mountain scenery in Arizona. This is just not that fucking fantastic in this place. It's better. It's very, very limited for experience as well, I notice, in this place, and just the whole thing is fake as fuck. So we could be computing for somewhere else, or it could be computing our reality that we are experiencing. Who even knows? And is it still active? I would think so. I think that they're taking out of the old Tartarian technologies, and this grid system has just been replaced after a reset, guys. Reactivated, if you like. So this is coming over Britain tonight. I'm going to go and try and look at it. And we got an amazing clear sky. It's the comet. No coinky-dinky at all. What's missing? Computing to power an outside world, Martin. Well, yeah, them lands outside, like on the Campbell washing map is what I'm thinking. Where they fucking took the earth from us and backfilled all of that land outside, didn't they? Yeah, they took all of them, dug all of that away. What about turning us into a power station because it's infinitely big outside, and they got to do it? Just a thought. Anyway, we've got a comic coming over. It's called Neo-Wise. Neo, as in Neo in the Matrix, and Wise. So why do they keep doing that, guys? And there it is. Don't know if you can see that. I don't know where it is in the sky. I better check, because I'm going to go and have a look at it tonight, see if I can catch it with my camera. So, yeah, I didn't see all the show. Probably about the first half hour or so. It's very enjoyed, though, Rich. I will go back and watch the rest of that later. Mud floodage. Excuse me. Like chilly, and it's ripping me up. So you can see it in what part of the sky? It's going to be the biggest one we've seen since Hale Bopp, and Hale Bopp rocked. That was an amazing comet. So is a comet to blame for what's happening now? Don't know. I don't think there's anything happening. I think it's all fucking bullshit. I don't think there is any virus. I think everything was just as normal as every fucking year. They're just nuts. And they're getting nuttier with it. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. They weren't fussed on me to begin with. You want to see the stinking fucking stares I'm getting as well. And Anders Ace, the YouTuber, posted yesterday that Bill Nye, he's been doing a little bit of brainwashing. He done a little video where he says about, oh, you got to wear a mask. He said it's nothing to do with like, you know, fucking catching anything. He said it's so you don't go and infect people. Yeah, that's right. If you don't wear a mask, you could be a murderer. You can go and infect a load of fucking people with your stinking fucking germs. You know, guys, they couldn't separate humanity away from one another anymore, could they? Yeah. So there was like, you got all fucking stupid bullshit, apparent made up fucking races. Okay, when there's only one of us here. And then you got fucking all the stupid bullshit, dialectics played constantly against people and mankind. What's that underside of the circuit board looks like a wow, he keeps doing this. It so does look like a fucking Starry Nightly. Oh my days. Sorry, the message coming in. Yeah. For fuck's sake, I lost my train of thought then. Hi, Captain Rankin. Hi, Silver. Hi, Mike. No TV in your crib for over 10 years. I know about that, Tommy. And if funny, the cell phone's called a cell as well, like a cell or a cell as well, like a cell in your with your cells. Martin, your Facebook looks like some other people post so much stuff on their timeline. That is good, but it makes well, I just go on there and it's all just shit on there, really. I'm not being horrible, but like there's 2,500 people I don't even know on there, and they all just clog up my shit with Q, like I give a flying fuck, and Donald fucking Trumpsky. I can't even look at the fucking dudes. I can't even look at any of these motherfuckers. Like I would even give a fuck anyway, because in my reality, I'm not interested. That's just me personally. I don't have to be either. Fucking hell. I'm too busy anyway. We've got a massive job on here, guys. All my intent, everything has to be on this. Okay. And you know, like there's only a certain amount of videos I can watch, you know, in this field and stuff, because I don't want to be sidetracked or even influenced, really. I want to be fucking coming up with fucking answers, and I don't want to fucking have everything fucking with my shit, basically. Excuse my French. Retro modern art. Not really. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hi, Valerie. Nice to see you. Yeah, I got some good peeps in here. We got Richard Lopez, and we have Black Sheep Researcher, who is Paul, who is currently locked into his city. Squirrel, who apparently snipes squirrels. I was born under a wandering star. I know another version of that, but I would not be able to sing it. We had our own platform like FEB. So we had our own platform like FEB. Yeah, I got all of that. Don't even worry about all of that, YouTube and all of that. This thing's going to be short-lived. Just feel it anyway. Build it up as much as I can. Just I'm going to have to bounce through it because it's just doing my fucking head in. Can't do anything with it. Can't even navigate my comments. And you know what? When you're putting your descriptions in, it keeps going up. It's like, what? And you got to scroll down. And then you do another word and it goes up again. Yeah, and you can't even do your comments properly. You can only see one or fucking two comments at a time. It's just shit. YouTube, it's just shit. Why fucking break it? They've done that on purpose. They're evil anyway. Fucking hate them. But whatever, they give us a good tool. We managed to wake up fucking all these people. Without it, it would have been hopeless. They must have known what was going to happen when the internet kicked off for everybody. Give everyone the internet. And the first thing they will do is they will have the ability to research things for themselves and find out if things that we told them are true. They can go to all of the libraries that we use and all of the sources that we use, and it will be down to them and their level of intelligence to find answers. Now, let's give them the internet, and now let's see what happens. Sound about right? Back to school. I learn every day. I've learned fuckloads again today, every single day. And I've been playing wobble board as well, but I must really do my neighbour's head in. It's got a wobble board. Yeah, I got out on a flat screen telly, my kid did. And it's fucking wicked. It's got all like sonic sounds. And it's strange, by just wobbling a board, it changes the sound frequency. Absolutely wicked. Where do we take the answers? Don't take them anyway. Give them away. Give them away to everybody for free, and just tell them the fucking truth. If it's not meant to be, it wouldn't be meant to be. Okay, and if the creator, program writer, whatever is doing this, which is really good for us, everybody knows it. I'm just going to go with it, and whatever the cost. Fucking I've got to lose. Don't even. I'm beyond caring about any of it. That's how driven I am by all this. Hi, Sophie Louise Montgomery. Oh, I know you. You give me probably my last PayPal. Thank you very, very much for that. It was very, very kind of you. I remember it well. The last letter I posted on Facebook were Gigo. I don't know. There's this fucking stupid thing that's coming up on my Instagram called TikTok. I don't even know what it fucking is, but it looks stupid. It looks fucking sinister. I don't know what the fuck they're up to. Anybody know anything about it? I'm not really interested anyway. So that happened today. I was in Hyde Park. The Flat Earthers went. There's Roxanne and Asita. I think I'd have to go and have a lay on the grass and have a few splits. Probably put a bit of music on, have a dance in the middle. Yeah, probably have a dance, definitely. Can not have a dance. I'm a good debater, Flat Earth, don't get me wrong. I've got to be in the right mood for it, though. And I haven't been to London for a while. And I haven't been to London since I've been into Mudflood and Antiquitech. Look at that. See? Everyone's getting on this. This got folks posted just now on Instagram by Tartarian website. Circuit board cities. It's like fucking everywhere. Can't see it, can you? Anyway, it's like everywhere. So that Piranesi one he's showing is with the amphitheatre, and I'm thinking that full of people. You know, I think something to do with the intent and the vibration. You know, if all these people are related, they're giving. You can feel the electric in the air. You know what people say? You know, it's a good. Oh, that was a brilliant atmosphere tonight. It was electric, because it was an electric atmosphere, guys. Yeah, because it was electric. Because we're electric, and that's what changes the atmosphere. And you can feel the atmosphere change as well. You know, it can go all of a sudden. It'll just go. Ugh. Fucking really low vibration, because there's trouble over the other side of the room, but you won't see it, but you'll feel the vibrational change. The atmosphere in the place plummets, and that, you know, oh, that's a nice thing on Instagram. Tesla. Yeah, I can look at politicians and all of them. I never did anyway. I was never interested in politics of any sort. I always see them as insipid posh people that I can't really look at or stand. I see them, I just instantly think guillotine. I don't. Untold reality. We're connected to real. I've done a video on us being batteries. Yeah. Have you, Paul? Cool. Yeah, we're definitely thinking generating power. Why would they waste it? And then why would they waste it when we're dead if our bones create a charge? And they're sick enough then that they ground the bones down and put it into China to drink it in bone China. They're drinking it on body, human parts. And that's got to be something to do with the vibration, because these, you know, this whole tea and China cup thing is part of it as well, I noticed. It's not very important to the elites. He's having a cup of cha in their China. Eric Tabay has the best flat earth debates. Yeah, he's got some good ones on there. It's like with me with debating, you know. Early on I was going to go, and you know, I've gone on debating the streets with Globe Lightor last year, debating people, and it's not really debating, it's just explaining. So I'm really good at it, but I've got to be in the mood. If I'm in the mood, I'll just do it every single day to every single human being I meet, but not anymore. Not since Corona. That's what I mean. Since the virus, things have changed, and people are just really, really weird. Tea tastes better in fine bone China. Damn right it does. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's got to be the vibration, hasn't it, of the China, you know, when you flick it and stuff, especially with fine bone China. Yeah. So cracking bells all over the world from a bad frequency, and you say that, and NASA yesterday, see if it's still there, Richard, announced, like, it's just, I was obviously not believing a fucking ounce of it, but I was trying to interpret what they were trying to tell us. they were saying scientists have detected Earth's atmosphere is ringing like a bell. So why would NASA be telling us that they've detected Earth's atmosphere ringing like a bell? You know, like they said with the moon, like it was a fucking solid object and they pretended they fired something at it. Oh, really, did you? I tell you what, Lee, something else I noticed, Flat Earth British, is the watery theme on all Pink Floyd covers as well. You know, they're all predictably programmed covers, but I've had the album Metal, Pink Floyd, since about since it came out. And I never even noticed. And I had it as my skinning up board right the way through the early 80s as well. Fucking crazy. It's a year underwater. I don't know whether you can see that. The Pink Floyd wall cover is a year underwater. So it all seems to be a watery, aquatic theme. A year underwater. Trippy, isn't it? So that's the cover of Medal, Pink Floyd. 1971. Oh, I haven't had it that long. I was only 4 in 1971. But since about, I don't know, 1980s. So, thank you everybody for coming. Now, a couple of things I've been up to this week. Now, I got a couple of shows to basically upload and post interviews on this channel here. So this is the score. I had an interview. A few of you flat earthers may, do a gulp right now when I say, because he's been around for a long time and he was a troll against us, but not really. Was John LeBon in Malaysia, who's an Australian chap. I've known for about 5 years. We've not really got on that well in the past. We've had our differences because, as I said, he went flat earth and then he was like fucking went weird and went globe. Can't go globe after flat. Just whatever anyway. But because I don't bear grudges or give a shit, I had a hang out with him. And we were talking about flat earth and mud floods, and it was a really, really good conversation. So I'm going to upload the first hour this week, right? On you, and it's worth listening to, okay? And the second hour, this was just a suggestion of John's, was why don't you upload the second hour and give it free to your Patreons? I thought that's a fucking excellent idea. I've never done anything like that, really. So, yeah, I should. So I will. So I'll upload the second hour, which was the better hour, because I got really trippy, and there was a bit of flat earth goss in it as well, for the old days. So it was well worth a go. So that'll be put up this week. Okay. Other things ongoing. I had two shows on Friday with CFR Friday, True Frequency Radio, with the guys, which is fantastic. Interview with Felicity Kendall. Oh, I tell you, I've tried a lot of people. I wanted to get Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols. Found his Facebook. So like, Johnny, it's me. Like he knows me, because probably do. So it's Johnny, it's me. I think we should have a talk about flat Earth. So Untold Reality, Bavaria, fucking hopeless. Untold Bavaria is. It's not me. It's just the fact that nobody really seems to be taking a serious step. There's been land offered in Queensland. There's people going there. That's ongoing. So that's fucking great. Someone emailed me today about half an hour ago in Australia, and they would like to go to Bavaria too. Let me have a look. Yep, some guy today. So he's thinking of going to Bavaria. The ones all over the other place, I've lost track with who's going where, and I don't know. Don't even know how to bring it all back together again. So maybe I should just do a post, do it all over again, and find out what the fuck is going on, because this is painfully slow. It's just done my head in, guys. It really have. I thought everybody, because it was fucking, reset, Armageddon, would work out that this was the time not to piss around. If you want to save your kids, get the fuck out of it, or they'll chip them and God knows what with them. Fucking get them out of it. Be the last human children left in this place. If we don't do it, there won't be any. And I got rather frustrated then because I wanted to kick off Bavaria HQ in Wales, but that seems like fucking unobtainable. Like I said, guys, fucking Flat Earth British is doing really, really well on YouTube, but everything else is going the other way for some reason. Copyrighting me every single video, and they're taking out any sort of support that I have as well. Really fucking weird. Trying to sink me, I think. Again, this happened the same fucking time last year. They did all this shit with me. It's all right. We will power ahead. Whatever. If I gotta communicate to you with smoke signals, we will do that. Okay. Drums, we will do that. Okay. Morse code. We will get walkie-talkies. We'll do YouTubes. Yeah, ScrewTube. Yeah, the shit, Richard. You know, it's always an uphill battle with YouTube, isn't it? You know. The thing is, somebody said to me, a Russian in my fucking comments the other day, he says, "Well, what's going on with you, man? Why have you got so fucking few subs?" I'm sick of them fucking telling me that. It's not really encouraging. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. No shit. And he's sort of fucking... I thought I answered in the comments and said maybe I should just put a cute fluffy bunny rabbit or a cute cat video. That will get hits. You know, there's people quite willing to watch any old shit and you just pour fucking on me for whatever reason. But the real action and the real fucking truth, the only truths that are going on in this fucking plane right now, seem to miss it for some reason. It's really fucking weird. I'm going to plug some cat videos. More silver. I could do more. I have a ham radio. My son might be on the other end of this. I'm not sure. We'll see. You can modulate. It's got 120 channels. It's excellent for Armageddon. Okay. You can get me on channel 19 if old shit goes down. Okay. It's got light. Alarm. That's good. That's for freaking fucking people out. And so, initially, with all of this survival sort of preparations for whatever outcome, me and my son got hold of that cheap caravan over there, thought, well, at least we'll have somewhere to live, because we don't really want to be in the city. I don't want to be in the city when, because basically, guys, this movie that we're in, it feels creepy. I don't like it. I'm not fucking keen on the sheeple anyway, and now they've all gone totally fucking retard. I can't dig it, so where's the rest place to go is run off to the country with like-minded critical people who can still think for themselves. Good people, because I find it difficult. I really am at this stage with these. I'll do my head in. I went in the paper shop the other day, and this woman, she's like very offy to me anyway. For some whatever reason, I go in there all smiles, and she was talking to like this really fucking decrepit old lady in front of her for ages, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, get it on. I can't go. So the old lady, fucking nearly dies on the way out. Anyway, she's got her hands over a coffee cup, like I got germs, and she's like holding her breath and giving me my change like that with the rubber gloves, and dropped it in my hands so she didn't have to physically make contact with me. You couldn't be more fucking insulting, guys. I didn't like the way it made me feel. Just that, I was like, well, don't be fucking treating me like that. I'm just not going to go in that shop ever again anyway. She just bums me out. Fucking, it's not funny, Lee, at all. Covered in a coffee. When you get a plastic screen, you fucking cheap twat. Excuse my language, but you'd have to know her to appreciate it, okay? This woman is a total fucking one of them. Or in a babel. She'll grass you as soon as fucking look at you, okay? Andre Barrios. Hi. Aloha. National Memorial Gardens, Martin, feeling it. IT big time. Yeah, we're all feeling it. Just like I said, the highs are so high that the lows just hit you a little bit. But I'm feeling okay today. Feeling much, much better. I'm really pleased to be back off out of British. Okay, I only took 2 days off. I've been working anyway. My comments have been like overflowing, and I got so many like emails that are like my eyes are failing when I go through, and there's so many that it's just crazy. The things that people are just putting my way, it's just absolutely out of this world's information. It's just brilliant. I just need to try and save it and go through it all. It's just so much of it there. I'm about 100 emails behind, 114 emails behind at the moment. I'll find time. I don't speak Spanish, retro modern art. I don't speak any language except Welsh, and I speak a bit of Arapaho. I learned Arapaho, yeah, in school. Nah, never went to school. Tonwaka yang yu tikimanga, aranuku yang yu chikifanga. Yeah, do you know what that means? I can't tell you. She's not female. I have what's that? I have to leave Maine and go to ND. ND, what's that? Delaware? No, ND. North Dakota. Is that North Dakota DMM? Trying to guess states. Maine is fabulous. Fucking hell, what are you moving from Maine for? Maine's beautiful. It's like Connecticut, isn't it? Google translates. Oh, good. Yeah, welcome anybody that doesn't speak English. You must be in trouble with me. I'm not really a good English speaker. Not even good Welsh or anything, language-wise. Let's communicate psychically anyway, people. Okay. Let intuition take over. So Richard Lopez is saying, no worries, some people out there actually think the whole world was melted. Sophie, I really want to move to Wales. It's lovely in Wales. That's why I want to go. West Wales or just, you know, I live 10 minutes from the Vale of Glamorgan, which is like outstanding beauty. And believe you me, the countryside is looking ever so much more beautiful just lately. I don't know what's going on. Never looked so fucking fantastic. What do you say, Fritz Patterson? Aberdeen in Scotland. Yeah, lovely place, Scotland. That's beautiful as well. A bit like Wales land. We got mountains as well. Big ones. Not really. You have a vacuum. You have to vacuum, but I can't leave this. Oh, you got a vacuum. Don't worry about that, Mrs. Bravo. Don't vacuum clean. That can wait. 5 British is on. You'll be able to hear me. Do it later. Okay? Now is not the time for vacuuming. Anyway. UK won't let you in. Yeah, they will, Annabelle. You got to lie, love. Yeah? Lie. Just lie. Don't tell them the truth, okay? People are traveling over borders. I can't really talk on everybody. They are, and people are visiting other people from other countries. It's fucking bullshit, okay? All you got to do is say, because you've got to have a circumstance to travel, is it's work. What do you do? Well, I've got a YouTube channel, and I'm off to make a documentary on the pyramids or something, or just any other bullshit. Got to think, one of the dentists doesn't even matter, just lie. Why their fuckers are lying? Lie back. And wingle through to travel. That would be my advice, because that's what I plan to do. Unless they're going to hit us up with them, you can't travel unless you have a vaccine. That's going to be awkward. Maybe there's just going to be a narrow window for us all to travel in, and then that'll be it. Before they lock us away forever. Astral, yay! Oh, you love castles in Wales. They're amazing. I know they are. Castles are old pumping stations to get the water off the land. What do you think? Nothing to do with military things. I love birds. Me too. Feathered ones. Wales, perfect area for bird watching. It is, Sophie. See, I got 2 massive trees outside my window, right, Sophie? And I have like all flocks of birds in them, and I got a squirrel all day long. I don't know if you can see it up there. Massive trees. Okay. So I'm literally in the canopy of the trees, and they just sit there looking in here. It's like they must be looking in here at me and my kid, thinking it's like, look at the animals in a cage. Well, we are, aren't we? Or in a fish tank with a window. Oh, Arwin. Martin, what do I think about the consideration that there may be Asian buildings that could have been much more recent than we presume, and the secret cabal under extreme and mysterious circumstances? You have to watch my next video. I'm going to touch upon that. Something I found. I'm going to talk a little bit about Denver mud flood. That's a fucking mind blower. I've been looking into that. I've been looking at a few cities actually. I was looking into Syracuse in upstate New York, which is a mind blow because it's all connected with that electric canal system that was going on with Rochester and upstate New York, etc. And with Denver in Colorado, I got pictures. I'll show my next post. I'm probably giving it away a bit, but they show you the city in 1839, and it's a load of tents. But the grids are there for the streets, a load of tents. And then they want you to believe that in a 30-year jump, there's this massive Tartarian city. They're just fucking insane. Even less time in some of the photos. But I've got like a chronology of the development of Denver. Beautiful city, mind. You want to see some of the buildings in it. Wow. I know quite a few people in Denver. what it does above, so below, say. Right, bitch, Seb. I was thinking 5 George would help with plasma reset, excuse me, if they piggyback off those frequencies, 5G. See, I've been thinking about the charge actually. You know, like Lee was said on a fan vlog the other day, these bones below our feet. What we noticed with the catacombs of Paris is some of the bones in the bone battery banks get blackened, so they're like dead batteries. You know, there's not much charge left, and a lot of piezoelectric force is finished, used up, so they become blackened. We noticed. Now, that could be the same for the bones that are under the ground, you know, that create the electricity. They could be losing charge. And maybe this happens every so often after each mud flood. Maybe we'll be the electric charge for the next, you know, where if we're taking out the reset, not us, maybe next generation, but the next reset, we're under the mud, then we could end up the next electrical charge. But maybe the charge is, you know, there are circumstances reported, guys, which all point towards that there's something happening with the sun. There's something vibrational happening. Okay, a change with humanity, where something's happening to us, and all of these correlations are happening in the sky. You know, this comet, you know, the moon looking super fantastic, fucking bright, Venus, whatever that is, following behind, shining bright light. Never seen anything like it in your life. It was never like that. It was always the morning star. Really, really weird. So yeah, the sky's acting up as well. Looks like the Matrix is coming apart to me, guys. Let's keep pushing. Evaporate it and see the real reality, guys. Evaporate it. All the lies, all the deceit, all the layers that have been put on us, you know, all what they've done to us, all they've done to our families, the generations of us, you know, enslaved in this for them. No, nobody actually wants it, do they? You know, can imagine the fantastic lives, you know, we could all have, and the potential for humanity. You haven't got to feel the pain anymore of seeing poor people in Africa and shit with no fucking food and all that, because that wouldn't even be an issue, you know, because they wouldn't, because all of that is not a natural thing. It's forced by sanctions and them making it happen. You know, they murdered an entire continent 150 years ago. Africa was full of beautiful fucking palaces and beautiful fucking everything. It was just a really rich, stunning culture, which the Phoenicians or the British Empire fucked over, brought in an educating system, destroyed their culture, destroyed their belief systems and everything, their religion, the whole thing, which they done every single place they went in here, by force. And religion, coupled in by force. God, how very fucking sinister. So I'm actually 264 you watching. Thank you for coming on for that today. Please do share this out and thumbs up and stuff. I'm going to be going soon because it's late. That's why I cranked up so early, to be honest with you, because I was going to do a munch and I wanted to sort out the rest of tomorrow's vlog ready for posting. Because I usually bring it all up on my computer in there and I just save it. So when I go back in there tomorrow, the cache is not blocked up and it won't lag me. I got a way of doing my vlogs. Plus all the images I save on this computer and I transfer them to the other computer for presenting. I know, it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Oh, thank you, Vertic. Yeah, my new book. I'm working on book 2. I'm about a third of the way in, but I'm losing sort of, because I'm stuck fucking in. I've been looking at the same view out the window, although it's beautiful, for months and months on end. I hardly saw anyone really, some friends, but that's it. And I can't talk to anyone around here because basically, A, they're not flat earthers. I find it difficult to talk to people who are not flat earthers or truthers because, like, you know, George Carlin said, guys, I don't know if you heard George Carlin when he said that, you know, about when he found out the truths that he found out. And if he went to like a party or something, he said that listening to his friends talk about the shit that they were talking about was just like listening to a load of children in playgrounds. That would be insulting children. And I find the same. I just can't listen to it. It's just, you know, television, like it's a fucking reality. And talking about like characters on television. Oh, and it's drawing comparisons to their own life. Oh, I'm like that. I'm just like that character and stuff. It's just completely fake bullshit, false reality. I used to dream. Annabelle Echo says she used to dream about magnificent cities. Yeah, I have too. I tell you another thing I dreamt about as well. I was on with other people, only a few of us, and I was brown. I was brown coloured in a dream, and I was on a carved plinth on the side of a cliff, which was perfectly square. It was up along. And I don't know even how we got on there because I don't recall a door to get onto it. But down below, it was impossibly big drop. And we were up there because we were waiting for a tsunami. And it was the highest point around. And I was sitting on this plinth, this wooden plinth. And I remember Phoenician statues too. Waiting for a tsunami. I tell you a dream I had about 10 years ago, guys. I may have mentioned it before. And now with all of this, what's been happening, it's all making perfect sense. In fact, a lot of the dreams that I had years ago are now starting to make sense with a lot of this now. I was in a church, a giant church, and it was ruined. I mean, all of the pillars with all the stone was laying down on the floor. And as I got up to the center, there was a massive, massive statue of Jesus, right? And it was smashed and it was on the floor. Basically, he was as high, his face was as high as me. And I just walked past his face like that, to go around it in the dream. Very, very fucking strange. Always stuck with me, that dream as well. You dreamt about seeing another sun. Oh, I haven't had that. I've had tsunami dreams a couple of times, and I've had War of the Worlds. You know them tripod things. You know the tripod things. I've had them. I've had tripod things coming down my street when I was a kid in my dreams, doing the old Zapparoonie. Zapparoonie's nothing compared to what they got, by the way. Okay. So yeah. What's wild? I forgot. I've had a lot of strange things happen. Don't even worry. Sketch. I feel the same. Martin keeps saying he can't talk to normal sheep. Or I do try make the effort. I mean, I'm always pleasant and stuff, you know. And I think if they're worthy, you know, if they're going to listen. You know, I don't want to be like shouted down. I'm just not going to do research for people at this stage of the game. There's no time. You know, go and look for yourself. But you find most people are quite open. I find it's just as soon as you say something like the Earth's flat or something, they just close down, don't they? You know, how could you think that? It's like what? So even the simplest of things with flat Earth, guys. You know, it's like. Somebody was banging on the other day who was one fucking YouTuber, I don't want to mention his name. He's like, satellites this and satellites there. It's like, what? Have you even actually looked for a fucking picture of a satellite on Google? Have you? Yeah, a satellite in space on Google. Have a look. See if you can find one, because there ain't any, because there ain't fucking satellites. That's why. None of it makes any sense anyway, if you think about it. Fucking 30,000 satellites. You seen one launched? No. So where you seen them on videos on YouTube? Yes. Have you seen actually one with your own eyes in space? No. How do you think they're taking these photographs? Do you think there's a man hanging around in space with a camera? I don't know. Never thought about that, really. No, I know. Don't. Well, on the moon when they landed, I think they got a telecamera there. You think there was a man sitting on the moon waiting for them when they arrived? Oh, no. They catamaranged the telescreen 120 meters away so that it landed on a perfect tripod, and they took a picture of him coming down the stairs when he landed on the moon. All right, that does for me. Works for me. Well, it's true, Jimmy, isn't it? You know, it's just fucking insanity. I got a cracking video. I was going to show in my next video of Apollo 8. You know, when they had a mishap and they sat a slingshot around the dark side of the moon, and they got footage of it. Oh my god, it's insane. It says it on the video in the beginning. It says, people thought that the Earth might actually be a globe. It's like. What? They thought it might be a globe, meaning it fucking ain't. This says on the video. Like, yeah, fucking right. And now we know, now we can see it's a globe, look. And they show you like the first ever television image of globe from Earth. And all you see is this like a blobby thing. And the image they show you anyway is shit. And they're on it for about 5 minutes and it doesn't even fucking move. You know, this ball thing's supposed to be spinning. You know, you would perceive some sort of spin. Of the same clouds that you were looking at in 5 fucking minutes of talking about the stupid shit, would have moved somewhat, but nothing's moving, it's not spinning, it's a shitty image. Worst ever. If you think the later Apollo missions are fucking easy to rip apart, have a look at the Apollo fucking 8 videos, guys. Mind-blowingly shit. Space is fluid. It's, you know, they say the water's above. They don't say the water above, do they? They say the waters. And it's just, I think it's just a word for interpretation. It could be different densities of water, but what, you know, we're in the water now. We can't even, outside of our frame of reference, explain the fluid that we're in, the oxygen or whatever they call it is, but we are. Well, we're girls, but we're sort of in a soup, in a fluid, if you like. You remember, water's only one atom away from, you know, oxygen, apparently, guys, you know, so it's not that great, you know, then, you know, nearly there, aren't they? Nearly the same thing, according to them. Obviously, I can't verify any of that, whether oxygen is oxygen or any of it is real. It's need ships for water. Need ships for water. I don't know what that means. My brain's gone to shit. IQ essence. Repeater stations, good one, spot on. I don't know what that was about. Spaceships. No, there's no space. It's water up there, lady. I think there's a lot more land as well. Could be up there. Also, we're upside down. We're upside down. Even on a circuit board, reality, or even in a virtual reality, it would seem that we are upside down. How do I know? Because look in a glass of water and you will see the world upside down. And actually, they say that we see it all upside down, and it's only our eye lenses that put it up the right way. So the world really is upside down. Okay, right. So bats are hanging the right way up. Nathan Oakley, outer space is fake. And you can hear gas pressure without, you can't have gas pressure without a container. If the sky was a vacuum, the gas we breathe would fill the space and just simply seep off. Okay, so I think the pressure system one is one of the best Nathan Oakley has been purveying proofs for that we have. That is an argument you can take to any academic and fuck their head up royally, isn't it? You know, explain to me, please, how you can have a pressure system without a container so defying the second law of thermodynamics, and just see their jaw drop. And the invent, you know, some of the insane shit I've heard him invent, like fucking cats. Yeah, that was trippy. I thought, fuck me, I can't make up shit like this. This is just the shittest shit ever. How you doing, Nathan Oakley? Anyways, good to speak to you. It's good to see you, my brother. No proof of anything. No, Laurie, there's no proof of anything anyway. The only proofs we get, we put together, you know, that seem overwhelming, the evidence, you know, we collect like a court case. We collect a whole lot of circumstantial, looking for direct. And when we find direct, because it's overwhelming circumstantial, which points towards direct, and it blows everyone's mind, and that's the way it is. And then when it's that way, the whole realm responds as fucking in kind, and it becomes that way because it is that way. Because, you know, it goes through you, the feeling of finding a real truth. There's a buzz, guys. It's a real buzz, and you get shivers. You know, at that instant, you've hit upon a real truth. And they, you know, they're happening all the time recently in the awakening with the flat Earth and with the history, mystery, and everything else. But I don't get any buzz off of any of them out there ever. They do not buzz me out. I had the conversation I had the other night on TFR with Camino Dahl, Josh Waltz, Adam Meekinen. No, he wasn't there. A few of them anyway, and Zachary Zambala. And I was constantly buzzing. We all were. I was having shivers on shivers, goose pimples constantly. It was just fucking absolutely fantastic conversation. And with James Truth, honestly. Yay, Mel. Good to see you. Long time. How you been? Melage in the house. So yeah, Nathan Oakley. I did an interview with John Le Bon last week. I don't know whether you know. I heard him on your show last week. So yeah, he contacted me a while ago. Do you want to have a chat, Matt? It's like, yeah, why not, John? So we did a 2-hour show. It's on his website, actually. I can link that up, but I am going to sort of put it up on my channel anyway. So yeah, it was good. Surprisingly, he did mention your kind self, Nathan. Yeah, he said he's a good boy. Yeah, we had a killer conversation, Nathan. I'm telling you, fucking buzzing, Really, really cool. So, Silver D saying, must finish that golly show, Mel. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're messing with your Mercs. Getting your electrics fixed tonight. I know. So, yeah, let's have a little recapage, people. I'm going to be fucking off now in a minute, all right? Because I need to fucking munch. I need to do shit. I've got stuff I got to get on with. I know I've been talking for ages. So, yeah, really interesting what Lee was saying about the old bones, that if you don't go home and you don't discharge, you get grounded in your house and basically give to the system. You know, maybe this is like 5G, same time, the circuit board set is, you know, city's ready. Because, you know, in my mind, my city was a Tartarian city up until about the 1980s. Then they started to stick up all of these nasty ass skyscrapers. Now, if you fucking pull into Cardiff railway station, it looks exactly the same as fucking London. It's disgusting. It's fucking massive, nasty ass tower blocks everywhere. So they all arrived since the 90s, and I guess I've seen the same from quite a few cities actually, that they sticking up all these tower blocks on the old grid system. So with the 5G as well, this could be some sort of reactivation. Maybe if the charge is getting weak below our feet, maybe the charge is getting weak. I'm feeling that. Oh, we can see Venus. It just rose over my my woods. God, it's massive. I'm gonna have to take a photograph of that. I'm gonna look for a comet as well later. Okay, I don't know what part of the sky it is in, but we're gonna take a look. Oh, thank you, Nathan. Thank you, Paula. I'm waving. And to the girls. They were waving to you, Paula. Yeah, we should all hook up one day. We should all. I was thinking the other day, do a big flat Earth meet like we used to. Yeah, and get all the gang together. Fucking brilliant. Missed that. John LeBon was saying, I miss the old days of flat Earth. He does too. I was like, yeah, no. So it was fucking brilliant, wasn't it? He was like, yeah, it was fucking brilliant. Because it was always so exciting. Remember how we all were? We were like children, just discovered the world. It was like everyone. I still like it now, though. We were like, yeah, this is fucking fantastic. The Earth's flat. Nathan would say he wanted to shout it from his rooftops. I felt the same. I felt the same. Just get on the rooftop and shout, it's flat. Yeah. I know. I'm exactly the same, Nathan. I'm changed that one iota. The enthusiasm and the excitement of it all is not diminished. It's just got more intense, trippier, deeper. You know, shit that's come out. Fucking hell, just blows my mind. So yeah, my next vlog is going to be rather exciting. So you're going to be coming back to that. It'll be on Martin Liedtke channel, and I'm going to be doing a couple of uploads of that John LeBon interview. One I'll put on here and one I'm going to give to patrons. Okay, because I don't do much for them. And what else? Yeah, I'm going to link up Max Egan as well, all right, because he just lost 237,000 fucking subscribers, and it's 13 years work, and he's a mate. So it's a bit shit, but he's not lost it. He'll get it back, I feel. This is one of those resets the YouTube do to you like they did to me. So I got it all back. Just had to wait 6 months. And now I've gone off the channel. It's all there. I just use it as a database now. I use it as a resource rather than upload on it. Mitko saying, amazing work, doing. Oh, thanks. Well, it's a communal effort. I don't think I get anywhere on my own. You know, I think it's all of us together. I do have my odd moments, I've got to be honest, when it all gets downloaded. I think, fuck me, where did all that come from? That was trippy. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to tell them. It comes out the ether, out the Akashic record. It's really, really weird as well when it happens. I guess, right, I'm really tripped out by it myself. Neil Wise is up with the birds here. Is it there? I've got to check it out. I want to see it, take photographs of it, post them. So, indeed, we should never be able to see Venus. Well, it's about, it's not very high. It's only about 15 degrees, but it's there. It used to be the morning star. Never be able to see it. When I was, you know, until then, when I was a kid. And now you look how high it was last year, guys. It's fucking crazy. Crazy elevation for Venus. What's that about Crow House? People do moan about him a lot, but, you know, The people that moan about him, as somebody was bitching about him the other day, saying, "Oh yeah, but Max is fucking crap. He's fucking shit, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, but he's like actually done more the truth than you actually have," which is gonna be a thing. Oh, thank you for that. 250 Danish kroner, yay! Please support me. I'm doing an amazing job. Yeah, support me. I'm to bring the best information on earth. I'm in fucking trouble. Yeah, why? I don't know what's going on with Patreon. No, they don't fucking contact you and let you know what's happened to like fucking all my money. Because I was fucking fuck me right up. That did. What's that, Mike James? I saw it the other morning. I don't get up that early anymore. I do like to go out at night though, breathe the night air and look at the sky. Martin, do I think the New Testament Jesus existed? I think there could have been two Jesuses. Okay. And I think there's different personifications. You know, you can go with the, you know, the symbolic meaning of Jesus, you know, the 21st of December, sun rising, because Zeitgeist tells you it's true, it might be true. But I go with there was a Jesus, there was a Phoenician who was possibly going against the simulation because they fucking nailed him up on a ship's mast. So he was possibly a good one, but I think there was another one, the one in Jesus Christ Superstar, who was a bit of a fucking narcissist who liked good things, rich things, the babes, and basically all the good stuff in life. Okay, but he was busted by one of his cohorts. Is the weather clear now? Beans is slush. It's absolutely beautiful weather. Not too hot, not too cold. It's just if there's more than ones. It's just if there's more. Oh yeah. Sorry. I've been having a daft moment. Got to go. All right then. Share show, Nathan. Get over to Nathan Oakley's. It's going to be epic. I really enjoyed you bastardizing at that thunder the other day. Yeah, I was in stitches. I was absolute fucking stitches. That's an order, you fucking. That's an order. You said that was an order. Yeah, I tell you what, Nathan, you would have made a badass school teacher. Yeah, you would have been my favorite teacher if you would have been like that psycho teacher. That would have been fucking brilliant. You would have laughed. I love that face. Oh, Jeezy. Yeah. Yeah, there's different personification. I'm no expert on religion, guys, and I've never really read the Bible outside of the Book of Revelations and little bits and that. And my interest in a religion is very, very limited right now. Okay, as for like the old ways of spiritual progression and stuff, like you got to meditate, motherfucker. Drink less coffee, take less weed, and you need to get clear to meditate. Is that a fact? Okay, well, that's not a fact. That's fucking bullshit. This is my body. Okay, this is my mind, and I can do what the fuck I want with it. And I can prove to myself that all of their theologies, what they teach you about spiritual enhancement and spiritual development, is fucking bullshit, guys. All right, you can do whatever you want. Just don't limit yourself. Okay, peel back the layers. Find out what we truly are, guys. Just punch through this fucking matrix. So that's what we're supposed to do anyway. The indigo children usher in a new beginning for the new people when they arrive. Do I consider myself a medium or a psychic? I would consider myself to be a psychic. Yes. Mediumship? No, I do not commune with the dead. All that stopped when I was very, very young, and I do not want it no more. Psychic? Yeah, man. Fucking happened today. Basically, I've had to dump. I've got it written here for a quarter of my vlog because I won't be able to do that basically tomorrow because it was about grids. John Levy's already posted it. So I was like, I was going to do that. I don't think I'll bother now. I got a file from when I posted about them last. I got about 50 fucking killer fucking ones. But I don't think I'll bother doing that. That was already been done. It happens. It's just sync, isn't it? It's just picking up after my thoughts and continuing, and so I won't be doing that. Anyway, what's that, Neve? Could meet a nicer person. Yeah. Shit, really. Being nice, I mean, it's got like really downside to it. Yeah, it's big wank actually. Yeah, being nice because you guess like basically fucked over quite a bit. Sean Baker, I'm self-taught horticulturalist. Me too. I've got a MBQ qualification in horticulture, botanist, ethnobotanist. I don't know what the fucking hell that is. Organic chemist. Jesus, you can join Tartarian, Barbaria, and you can grow stuff for us. Nathan Oakley saying come. I don't know what that means, but it's Nathan Oakley, so that would be something he says. Sunshine dust. Well, they call it the solar corona. I think this might be something to do with the sun. They want to keep everyone indoors, didn't they, for long periods? I thought, oh, if the batteries, the rooms are cells, and we create up to 2,000 watts of energy, could they be activating the cells onto the electricity grid to activate the computer cities? And then keeping everybody in, would that like activate the city? Because it's exactly the same time as the 5G. So it made sense in my head. To keep people in that long so that they would activate the city computer, if you like. Because everyone's allowed out now, aren't they? Not in Wales. Pubs are open from Monday in Wales, but you've got to like stand outside or something, which is good anyway, because don't fucking stand inside. You can't have a spliff inside, can you? And shitty shops that I will never go in again in my entire fucking life, because I won't, all right? I go in the local Tesco's because I force myself to, because basically they do nice grub. Yeah, you're starting up in Nathan Oakley in a minute. Yeah, I'll be diving off in a minute, Nathan. Maybe a few of them will dive over to you. So I'm not here yesterday, but I was fucking knackered. I'd been up all night. I hadn't been asleep. I'd had about fucking 2 hours of restless sleep when my head was just fried, and I was just like a zombie. I couldn't get it together all yesterday. It was awful. Hate being like that. But I'm all refreshed now. I'm feeling much, much better. But everyone was like, Lee put a crying video up, Lee Flatterday British. It was dude crying, going, why? Why? You know, one of them. A really dramatic why. You know, when you go to your knees and go, why? Why? Why then? Because there was no fucking Flatterday. God. I've been doing these for years, haven't I, Nathan? I know, I've been doing this since about 20 something. 16. And they were quite popular then. Loads of people used to do it. Some great laugh to me. 5 years, I know. 5 years, Nathan, of truth in. What a fucking ride, mate. Wow, it's been brilliant. We had a fantastic time, haven't we? And it's been mad. Just the best ever. I've created it all. It's just been the fucking most fantastic ride. I just wish this fucking lockdown would just fuck off and we could all get on with our lives. It's doing my head in, it really is. Can't really like sort of plan anything, your futures and all of that. It's just robbed us all of that, haven't they? Anything that we were thinking we were doing, and we're not doing anymore. That's why I'm looking to fuck off. So the caravan. So that is perfectly ready. I just did my last little bit of work on it today and scrubbed these chairs out and shit on it to get them all like beaming. So it's really lovely in there. So as soon as they can fuck off, I will. So it's going to be another nice day tomorrow, guys. It's going to be 6 degrees hotter than today. And they do... Oh, cooler. Oh, no. It's going to be cooler. Where is the John LeBon video? Well, I haven't got it, Nathan, because I haven't uploaded it just yet. I've got the raw copy. But you can find it on his channel, on his website as well. But I was going to link them up. I'll link them up in this now anyway, because I spoke about it. But yeah, cracking interview, Nathan. You came up in conversation a few times, as you would. Excuse me. What do I think? Do I think we are the last living souls, as the gorillas would tell us? Yeah. I think this is the last dance. I think spiritually, it's like, you know, time to make amends. I don't think you keep coming back and doing it over and over. I certainly can't. And to get it right. But as far as I can make out, we have done it. You know, the spiritual battle has been won, and with the truth is, as a response, they have fucking fucked up the world. You know, they're going to crash the world's economies in a minute. It'll go to really to hyperinflation. I just can't believe how the fuck the economies never crashed. Is just beyond a joke. How? They closed all the world down. What they did is stop the economy, like it didn't matter anymore, and then put it all back on. You know, they threaten us with economy crashes for any little fluctuation, like what happens after 9/11 and stuff. Never mind the whole world being locked in for months on fucking end. Makes no sense to me, guys. They're pushing for it. And on all of this is happening with the race riots and all of that in America. It's just fucking beyond a joke. It's a matter of fucking people. Shouldn't even be an issue. Just do my head in. Do your masks in Cardiff? Yeah, Annabella. There's a load of ababos round you. Mask wearers sat in cars, bus drivers. One thing you won't see is an ambulance driver with a face mask on. They took the lady downstairs away in an ambulance yesterday. And neither of them, I spoke to the two nurses actually. I had to show them where she lived. Neither of them had masks on. Neither of them. So ambulance people don't have them. And as I said, I bumped into a nurse today who's a fella who his friend, basically, girl I was in school with, he's married to. And like I said, I tried to record the phone call, but the guy speaking to me, but he wouldn't let me because he said he wanted to rock the boat. And I said, what's happening at the hospital? And he said, sweet fuck all. All of the wings are empty. I said, where's all the sick people? So all that's active is A&E, accident emergency, and nothing else is happening. What's happening with people with illnesses and that? But they're home. They're keeping them home. And they take food to them and they're not allowed out. So, oh, thank you, Lily B. I haven't seen you before, have I? Lily B. Oh, that's so sweet. $25. That helped. So, yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Rudy. Funny you should mention that. Me and my son were mentioning Billy the Crankies yesterday over by the van. Yeah, that's some sinister shit going down. Think about that, right? Scottish couple. So what? Hang on. His wife is dressed as a schoolboy. So like, what? When they're home, does she still dress like a fucking schoolboy? That's some weird fucking shit going down there. Right? Pervy Crankies. You're telling me nothing happened with her dressed as a schoolboy? So basically, his wife's a fucking. Yeah, that's definitely. What about Orville? Do you think there was anything funny going on? Oh, Orville, yes. Who is your very best friend? You are. Ah, thank you, Orville. I think it was a little bit of an unnatural relationship, don't you? I do. Matthew Davis, hi brother, how's it going? Oh, the Crankies. Yeah. They had orgies with the Chuckle Brothers. Oh, the Chuckle Brothers, man. I don't know why they let them on telly in front of the children, guys. That was fucking really evil. That was bad. Yeah. They're like the worst people in the world. They was like in the street. You'd be like, fucking grab children away as you walk past. And they put them on children's telly. Jesus existed and loves me. Oh, that's good news. Thanks. Check out Project Joshua, Miracles, and NDEs. Yeah, I don't really do religion and that. I used to practice Krishna consciousness. I've been into Buddhism for years, and I still do Buddhist dissertations or verses in my head for vibrational qualities. Okay, because it's all about the words and the vibration. You know, when you're chanting, you don't actually, say the word like you feel it in your body, and if you do it right, you feel it in every single atom in your body. Fucking works. Wow, does it? It just tears through the fabric of time. Well, mantras. Well, yeah. What I was going to post about on my next post, not to give it all away, is I'm watching a bit of the film Animatrix. It's an animated film. It's made after the Matrix, and in the beginning, the oracle is on a mandala, and the mandala is a circuit board, and it goes into the mandala like, fucking fractally, in and in and in and in, and it's just all circuitry. It's a circuit board, yeah. So it's like quantum mechanics at the same time. It's like fractal geometry at the same time, and yeah, it's the oracle over a mandala. I'm looking at mandalas differently now because I always thought of them as 4 angels, which they are, but now I'm looking at that central processor and the way everything's around it. It's just, hang on. This is like a multi-dimensional thing as well. Like it's 3D going in. It's absolutely mind-blowing stuff. Fills the gaps in the plot. Yeah, there's lots more to come. Everything's getting really exciting. I can't wait for this week as well. But I'm going to have more hangouts as well. Hoping to grab John Levy at some stage. kidnap him. I'll just bug him fucking ceaseless and do his boxing any fucking way. You know what I'm like. And Campbell, I spoke to yesterday as well. We both been terribly busy, and I was having a right fucking sulk on yesterday, so that didn't happen. And I'll do it in a week. And UAP as well. He's going to come over. We're going to do a panel show. Okay, we're going to do a fucking epic panel show. Okay, all the minds together and see what we can come up with. Okay, I'm also having James True over here as well, because my brother, me and him, we click on the brain thing. Okay, we get answers. It's trippy. It's trippy with Martin and James Truth. Animatrix was pretty incredible. I like it with that athlete as well, Arwin. You know, and basically, you got this athlete and you got his trainers on. He's putting them on, and he knows that he's just going to run faster than Usain Bolt. Yeah, this guy, because he knows there is no spoon. Yeah, there's no spoon. There's no spoon. There's no reality. It's all mind. You know. Anyway, so he runs and he runs like a motherfucker, and he does like about, you know, he's like the Flash. Yeah, he does about like 120 miles an hour or something. And he just keeps on going. He rips through his trainers and he rips through the matrix. He runs that fast. He just breaks the matrix. I love it when people do cool shit like break the matrix. I used to think Dynamo, the magician, used to fuck with the matrix. You know, when he like walked on the Thames and leaned back like really insanely, like he's got a cord hanging on him and all that. But I really do think it's just tricks with Dynamo. I'm not sure. I think it's tricks with him. I don't think he's smashing the matrix. Maybe he's got some magic. Ovid means sheep. Yeah, I know. What's the chances, Laurie? It's crazy, isn't it? I knew there was a clue with that, you know, that Roman poem, you know, with Ovid. So I posted about it. And plus, it's about reset as well, and the changing of humanity, you know, from one species to another. Everyone went plant life and animal life, didn't they? And look what's happening now. Everyone's turned into vegetables. It's true. What's that? Dynamo? Yeah. Andrew Sale. I think there might be something. You know, he's like fucking Russell Brand. He goes to America and he hooks straight up with. You know, he sat there with Keanu West, like they're old mates. And I can't get my head around it. You know, he's like a crack dealing hoodie from the north of England. To look at him, you know, what's his name? Furnish, and you know, he's not, you know, well spoken or anything. He's really northern sounding. Yeah, he's fucking in with all like the Kardashians and all them pricks. It's really weird. So how do you meet them all? Because they're all in the same Illuminati fucking bum club. I know. Yes, Mike. Don't touch your face. You get infected. I've been doing it all the more since you started saying it, Nathan. But we've all had corona. We had it last December or whatever they hit us with. We had that weird fucking illness or whatever. And I don't get it. Ever. And I was feeling snotty nosed and everything. And all my friends were too, and everyone I knew. So I got to go soon, guys. Okay, I'm aching. My back's gone. Let's have a read of some of you. Thanks for coming. Cuddles the monkey. Oh, fucking hell. What was his name? With Cuddles. Oh, I can see him now. Ooh. Well, look at Schofield. He had Gordon the Gopher, didn't he? Spent a decade in the basement of the BBC. Oh, I think it was actually HTV, actually. But, you know, with his finger up a glove puppet, you know, I got a feeling that, like, definitely Philip Schofield, they're never going to have me on This Morning Britain talking about Flat Earth now. Yeah. So, at all, ever. Can you imagine me? Nathan, can you imagine me and you on Breakfast Telly, like if they ever had us on there instead of, like, you know, the last people, like Darren Nesbitt and Gary, you know, Gary, expert Flat Earth. What if they had us on there? What if they had you on there, Nathan? You'd fucking make them quiet. They'd be quiet, yeah? They'd be quiet. I could fuck up Horny Willoughby's brain with Brian, yeah? I won't make her cry, though, so I'm not cruel like that. Okay, the faggy one, we can just like say we knew. Okay, you had your fucking hand up a glove puppet for 10 years. Couldn't be more weird. Yeah, they never have us on there. Split the dog. We talked about him last week, Rudy. So to Mel about it actually. Split the dog. Yeah, Sid's not. Yeah, he was fucking. He was all right. Chris Tarrant. I think they killed him off for being a nice guy. But it was all done in the best possible taste. I think they probably ate him. No, they never ate him. Vice is as close to TV as they get. Yeah, they are. They're pure mainstream, aren't they? I noticed there's a lot of mainstream channels. I was watching a mainstream channel the other night. Seems a nice enough chat though, but it's like it's one of them. I won't mention it. And basically, they were like bastardizing all of this. Like I couldn't even fucking believe they were tying in all of space agendas and satellites and fucking nukes. Like I was cringing. I was thinking, I hope that's not what's going to happen. I hope this is not going to be fucking pushed by all the big fucking channels, mutilated and turned into some sort of fucking sideshow. Because I won't be having any of it. I fucking tell you that for nothing. Fucking, you know, fucking sack of shit. I'll be fucking terrible if they do that. The Matrix Reload is brilliant. Looping, spatial realm, the train, main station, great revelation. The whole thing, though, I'd not shown the last one, though. Reload was quite good. I'm not sure. The machine battle was good, but it was all just flashy and, you know, and the story wasn't very deep. And, you know, he had his eyes burnt out, which spoiled the whole fucking film, if you ask me. It's like, what happened to Neo? His eyes burnt out. That's all right. Neo's Neo. He doesn't need eyes now. He can see the Matrix without them, and he can. It's like, I can stop bullets. You know? Rodell and Emu, yeah. Did you ever see Rodell when he fucked up Michael Parkinson? Did you ever see Move Up to the Bumper, Grace Jones? Did you ever see Grace Jones fuck up? What was that gay fucking chat show host? Hardy. Yeah, she fucked him up. He said something like derogatory towards him, and she just gives him, slaps him really hard. He was like, oh, fucking hell. Yeah, no. Funny you should mention that. Yeah, Rod Hull and Emu. Did I see Rod Hull and Emu once? I used to go to all the circuses and stuff. Like I told you the story about the lion pissing in on my sister at the Chipperfield Circus, didn't I? Yeah, she had a mouthful of lion piss. Yeah, she did. Yeah, I swapped seats with my cousin and all, and I missed all the lion piss. I mean, I didn't have fucking nuts. Yeah. Smooth maneuver, I must say. Anyone seen the protesting? So are they protesting anywhere, Laura? Yeah, protests. It's not. It gets attention and all, and it's because it gives us the media's tool, something to work against us with, and give an increasing reason to lock us down and, you know, get rid of our freedoms all the more. It achieves very, very fucking little because it's usually co-opted by them. It's why they're allowed to march on the streets. If it was a non-co-opted protest, you wouldn't be allowed to march like the black rights activists today down the middle of a London street, all organised. If you was a non-commissioned protest, you'd have all the riot squad come and fuck you up. And how do I know? Because I was in a non-commissioned riot, yeah, guys, and they were running people down on a pavement, yeah, old ladies as well. I ain't even fucking joking. Yeah, this was in the Ely riots, 1990. So if it's none, you know, like Toxteth in Liverpool, they're still having their riot. It's been going since 1984. Yeah. Yeah. Toxteth, and they ain't even stopping their riot. Yeah. They not live. Yeah, it makes sense, Frankie. Yeah, no. So, geez. That's a bold statement. I gotta fuck off soon. Everything gathers data. It does indeed. Russell Harty, thanks for that Spanish chicken. Yeah, Russell Harty. Yeah, she battered him, didn't she? But wasn't he annoying? I know. I can't remember one other person that he interviewed, Russell Harty. Only her, because she hit him. Yeah, it's a funny little meme. Mel posted to me the other day that some of you might find it funny. Swimming pools are about to be opened again in the UK. Okay. Somebody's very happy. Yeah, I know. Michael Barrymore. If you're in America, you won't know about Michael Barrymore, but, you know, they tend to find people floating in his swimming pool from time to time. Apparently no big deal in this day and age. If you're Michael Barrymore, they'll just go with it. Yeah, funny that. So, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, it's disgusting. I know, it's disgusting. So, it's all propaganda, Nathan. I'm not playing. I've just been doing this for so long. We recognize it like so easy. All of that bullshit. So easy. I can't look at any of it anymore. Barrymore's in Essex. Yeah, I know. I remember him on Big Brother. I did watch. That was probably the last Big Brother I watched when he was on there, when he won it. Basically, I was just earwigging to see what he was saying, and he would fuck off to the end of the garden every day, and he would have like his rollies down on his lap. I thought, yeah, because you got your half a quart and a bottle of your fucking tobacco, clear your clarity, you're having a fucking spliff. I was thinking. So there's no way Michael Barrymore went fucking 6 weeks or a spliff in there. They give some drugs anyway, I know they do. So yeah, I think that's what was going on. But yeah, well, why don't gays go to Barry? No, why don't gays go to Puff Court? Because they like Barrymore. Don't worry, it's a Welsh Barrymore joke. You probably wouldn't understand it in America. Banks of Transformers. Yeah, we'll talk about that in the next post. Circuit City, yeah, it's absolutely mind-blowing, and it's pretty, I don't know. I think the stadiums in the centres is a definite part, but the understanding of us giving off a positive charge as opposed to a negative charge that they're making now could be part of it. And it's closing the stadiums and everyone in their houses, because none of it made any sense to us, guys. That context, it sort of makes sense, but it means something's happening now. And with 5G, it's definitely making fucking sense. Like welfare, because it's welfare. It's welfare, Nathan. It's welfare. It's welfare, mate. Certain stadiums, Heidi. You know it. There's something more going on. We'll get to it. We'll get the answer. Oh, Tommy Boyd, ex-radio DJ. Yeah, of course I remember Tommy Boyd. I wonder what he looks like now. He's like sort of plumpy face, short, gingery, fucking curly hair. Yeah, I remember him. My mother used to go out with, you probably don't know this DJ, but he used to work on radio too. Diddy David Hamilton, yeah. And he was all right, Diddy David. Yeah, she spent about 2 weeks. She sent me away on holiday for 2 weeks so she could move Diddy David Hamilton into my house, basically. While his wife died with cancer. That was no biggie, apparently. So yeah, I came home from school, a 2-week trip at Lantoni, and he picked me up at the school in his fucking roller. I was not really fucking funny. My school friends was not well impressed with that. I wasn't well impressed with that either. And when he fucked off, because I gave him a dog's life, he on the Saturday then it was jukebox jury, and who sat there? It was fucking Diddy David, because he was one of the panel captains on jukebox jury. I don't know whether you remember that. It's a type of jukebox jury where they play a record and you have to guess who fucking played it, that sort of thing. So yeah, I could never understand Reb C. Neb's bit sale. I could never get a word he fucking said. He used to do my head in. I could understand a bit of his wife and his mate. I could understand a bit of, but Reb, no man, it was way over my head. And people who I talked to about it as well said, yeah, I can understand every word Reb C. Nesbitt says. I fucking can't. Come at the comment, Paul. I'm going to go and have a look for it after this, actually. I'm going to get my camera out and go and investigate. So I want to thank a few of you now before I go. I'll give you all a shout. Make sure to come back. I'm going to try and upload this next video tomorrow. Most of it is ready. Nathan Oakley's doing his debate show following this. Click it and going over. Have a killer laugh. Every time I go over there, it just cracks me up anyway. And there's loads to learn anyway. Plus, he's the forefront of flat earth thinking. And he's done stuff to change paradigm. So we got there. Mike James, thank you for coming. Heidi Stanton, as always. Mr. Mina, oh, thank you. I see you say something really nice about me the other day. I can't remember where it was, but it did stick in my mind. I thought, oh, that's nice, Mr. Mina. So, Mr. Mina. I like Mr. Mina. I see what you did there. That's really cool. So, Jason Hand. Any thoughts on welfare? Yeah, welfare is not fair. Arwin, the Animatrix was fucking incredible. It rocked. It's good done in good HD as well. It's really well made in good HD. Really enjoy that film. I like Matrix films. They're really relaxing to watch because they got that green hue on. You know, they got that little green. They're a bit green, aren't they, the Matrix? It's awfully relaxing on the eyes at night. So I must have watched the Matrix about 50 times, probably. I haven't. I've watched not watched John Wick's as much as I've watched The Matrix, but I watched them quite a bit as well. They're heavy Illuminati. John Wick's an assassin for the Illuminati, and he kills one of the Illuminati high table. And it's all about like they're all demons and devil worshippers and all that. And he sells his soul apparently. John Wick. They put upside down cross and burned his back in number 3. Well, I read on something on here as well about Halle Berry. No, I'm really fucking hoping Halle Berry's not a dude, because that's going to really fuck my head up, okay? Plus, like, what a waste of brain thoughts all my life. So apparently, Halle Berry was going to make a film where she starred as a transsexual, okay? Only she's pulled out because people were protesting and moaning about this new cis-sexual, what's it called? Oh, I don't know. It's this new fucking thing where, I don't know, it's all gone too weird. I don't know. I don't even think I'm in the right place. Halle Berry is played by Will Smith. Are they the same person? Well, like Hendrix is Morgan Freemason. Hendrix is Morgan Freemason. I'm actually convinced. And I think that Louis Theroux is Jimmy Savile's son. Take a look. I think he's his bastard son, is what I think. Okay. Oh, pulled out. Yeah, she pulled out. Son of Overlook. Yeah, they apparently protested the cisgenders or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know. They're making it all up, aren't they? What's Pete Shea? Harry Benny. It's all in the name. It's all in the name. Look at Pete Sheeran, right? Pete Sheeran's a lady dude, right? He's fucking. She ran for a start off, yeah, and he's got like weird fluffy bits on you. The dudes don't have, like they're like wide apart hairs, like they're like a foot apart. You know, like he's been saying, taking some tablets to give him facial hair, sort of thing. It's really weird. But Ed Sheeran's a definite one. Fuck yeah. And the Spice Girls. Yeah, Sporty Spice. I don't think Emma Bunton's bloke of dudes. Guys, do you? Think about it. No, I know. Sandra got bollocks. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Sandra got big bollocks. Peter, you get to see him. She doesn't tuck him away on the film Gravity. Gravity, have you ever seen that? Yeah, she doesn't tuck him away at all. They pop out the side of a spacer. You know, you'd have to watch that bit really closely. But yeah, Sandra Bullock. Yeah. Sandra Bullock is also played by Will Smith. Oh, yeah, it's really, really complicated. But I can start to grasp it now how this is done. Yeah. The original Charlie's Angels are men. Squirrel, Farrah Forsyth Majors is not a fucking dude. Yeah, and the Sabrina one. Oh, I don't know. She might have been a dude, thinking of Sabrina. She was a bit plain, wasn't she? And who was the other one? Cheryl Ladd. Yeah, because she's from the Hollywood dynasty. And her old man, Alan Ladd. His name's Ladd, and he's 4'6", and they had to put him on a box for his leading ladies. Alan Ladd's a chick. Holy fuck! Reality just got ripped the fucking new one. Alan Ladd's a chick, guys. Yeah, I gotta watch Shane again. Well, I'm a laugh at that one. Yeah, he's a lad. Yeah. There was a joke going round about like Michael Jackson, but I'm not going to say it because it's in bad taste anyway. But it's to do with Aladdin, like he likes Aladdin. But I don't think Michael Jackson was actually. I think he might have been a victim. I think he was too stupid or nice or what have you. But I might be completely wrong. Akastwinian is played by Will Smith. Kelly Garrett. Your son's name's Kelly Garrett. Is that right, Mrs. Bravo? Martin, you're beautiful to me, even though you're a man. Oh, that's really, really nice. Yeah, don't make me sad. I'm about that, Cole. Please. I get like that. Laurie Lambertier. I heard they are cloning anyway. Well, I don't think they stopped the Dolly the fucking sheep anyway, do you? Yeah. So Dolly, lasted years. I think they would probably go with cloning. I think that's something maybe overlooked. Nanobot technology is overlooked as well because that definitely exists. And if they're years and years and years ahead of us in technology, to what extent nanobots possible. And we are machines after all, guys. You know, we got to feed them. We have waste, you know, and you know, I know we're organic and we feel ourselves as like flesh and blood, but you know, this is a type of technology, yeah. And like I said, guys, we don't exist in a material world. We live in a non-physical realm. Yeah, you know, the seer who is seeing this through your lenses is in a non-physical realm. So for that, this is an illusion, and it could be altered. Black players: Will Smith, Morgan Freeman is Jimi Hendrix, yeah. Samuel L. Jackson, Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, well, that's on my cover for my Lawrence Fishburne, for my Fishburne. Oh, it's a Phoenician name, isn't it? Fishburne. Fucking hell. I wonder if any politicians are like fucking dudes and menace, like Margaret Thatcher, for example. Yeah. I always thought it was a bit weird with Dennis as well, you know. How did that work out? Like, you know, just following her around, wasn't he? Like, you know, like he didn't do anything but get pissed, you know. You went to school with Will Smith. Well, did you know Neil? Basically, what's his name? Neil. Keanu Reeves, yeah. Well, he's from Lebanon, so he's like Lebanese, and he went to school with apparently Dom Jolly, who's a British comedian, fat British comedian, Dom Jolly, and one other famous person. They were all in the same class, so it must have been some sort of like Beirut training camp. You know, I don't know if they do Mossad in Beirut, but yeah, Keanu Reeves is like, he gets the fucking coolest shows and films and everything, like The Matrix and Johnny Mnemonic, and you know, really important films, really. So yeah, I think he got trained. Is Will go both ways? Yes, that's a typical Mel thing. So Will Smith's getting fucking brutalized tonight, so he should be. You know, Lawrence Martin, apparently, like, or Martin Lawrence, the other black comedian. Apparently, like, the scenario is, not that I can confirm or deny or say anything, it's true. They wanted to make him wear a dress, or apparently Hollywood Satan comes around in a black limo, and apparently you've got to go out and wash him off twice a month or something. Anyway, to get back to the point, he wasn't willing to go and do the devil limousine or wear the dress that they make you wear. And apparently they came to kill him or try and kill him. He was running down the street saying, they're coming to kill me. They're coming to kill me because I wouldn't wear a dress. Yeah. Apparently they like to slap a dress on you as well. So that's my son. So Orlando Bloom, Orlando Brown did a video accusing Will Smith. Orlando Bloom, you mean, don't you? Is he one as well? Because have you seen him in fucking Lord of the Rings when he's climbing up the elephant as an elf? Yeah, just look very cheeky, doesn't it? Just saying. Not that I'm an expert on this, and I didn't ever think I'd go down a trans-investigation highway either. Yeah, but you know, a lot of my illusions of childhood have been shattered. Next, you'll be telling me Debbie Harry was a dude. Well, she's not a fucking dude. Okay, ow. Orlando Brown. I don't know Orlando Brown, Laurie. It's new to me. It's back kid. Oh, I don't know him. No, I don't know him. It's a shame, isn't it? This is what happens, though, when they get you into that Hollywood thing, isn't it? Can you imagine how weird it is in the Hollywood mindset? No, don't even imagine. Even. Oh, no, that Campbell's a dude. 100% no, Omi Campbell is a dude. Okay. They all are the same gang. You know, when like they're all going round together. You've got Naomi Campbell and David Bowie and Bono in David Bowie's pocket. And you've got the Pope. And you've got, well, let's chuck Peter Sutcliffe and Frank Bruno in with that gang, shall we? The Pope, Frank Bruno, Peter Sutcliffe, all hands in hand. The Queen as well, doing the cha-cha. Because they're all in the same gang together, all demons. I don't know too much about spirit cooking. I haven't really looked into it. All I've seen on the pictures is somebody looks like they got dog shit on them in a fucking bath. And I don't know how that is cooking or spirit either. I don't want to know either, so don't tell me, please. Okay? I've only seen a picture. Madonna is a 12-year-old boy. She's not a 12-year-old boy. I don't know. I can't find it difficult to believe she must have had chopped off young, because I seen her in a mag when I was about 16 years of age, Madonna, in black and white, and she definitely was a female then. Before, you know, I think it was when like I'm a Virgin was in the charts, like 1984. So. But that's a weird thing, isn't it? Listen to her songs as well. I'm a Virgin, Touch with a Virgin. Oh yeah. Oh fucking hell. She's a fucking dude. Anyway, as we get on this conversation, we usually end up on TV programs, and we're going down the trans investigation thing. Guys, I've been trans investigated. I have. A woman in America said that I was a Jewish chick. I don't look at Pizzagate either, or anything to do with that, because I'm like, I've got fragile mind, Justine, and like I leave like all of people look into like politics and Q and Trump and paedophiles and rounding them all up and all of them things. I leave to everyone else to look up. Not, I don't think it's horrendous, the worst thing in the world, but like my mind is like fragile, and I can't think about it. It's just me. Okay, I like fluffy things. Okay, I like fluffy, nice things in this life. What's in the bath? Spirit cooking. I don't know about it. I don't want to know about it either. You're not in the bath, are you? Martin, your Adam's apple gives you away. Yeah. I got more than that to give me away, but I'm on YouTube. No, don't do that, man. Don't do that. How can anyone think I'm a woman? Yeah, because like a content Annabella was a massive shit, so she was trying to get attention to her channel, because at the time I was fucking killing on YouTube. She was trying to get subs. She was fucking shit. Her content was fucking crap. Yeah, so she always just dish me to get subs. They always do it. I've been called out by loads. I got called out a week ago. Apparently, the guy who I was like really like sort of took under my wing, like I do with many people, helped them along with subs. They always come and bite me in the ass eventually, like most of them. He just, because I couldn't find the time to go and hang out FaceTime with him, because I'm not really big on, you know, I don't really do many friends, just me. Okay, and yeah, went nuts and made a video about me. Said I was the lead singer of a band called Linkin Park, a guy called Chester something or other. So yeah, apparently I'm a dead rock singer. What else am I as well? I've been loads of things. God, I've had so many videos made about me. It's hard to even fucking believe over the years. Yeah, I've been just about everything over the years. Fucking hell. Oh yeah. A GCHQ employee, Special Agent Martin Liedtke. Yeah, from I'm Spy apparently. Yeah, so me, Nathan, and Patricia, and another person would kill you in your bed, and worse things as well after you've been killed. According to a dead person who once lived in Thailand and tried to fly and couldn't. Really strange scenario. So I've had many videos made over the years. Who's killing you? Don't kill Mel. Not Mel. Yeah, it's all true. It's all true. Chester is Podesta. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. What? Chester is Podesta's son. Fuck off, Laurie. Oh, I should go back to that Michael Q's channel and give him a fucking slap. I didn't even know that. I watched the documentary of it. It seemed like he was not too bad a chap. He was quite humorous. But like, I don't really know anything about the band. I've only ever heard of them. I don't even know any records that they've done at all. Not even one. Maybe you could sing one of their songs for me. And you're my wife. Yes. In Michael's video, Mel is at the end of the video, which I told you right there, and a really nice capture now, by the way, with a hat on. And there's a picture of Chester's wife next to her, because apparently Mel is Chester's wife. Oh, I'm Chester, and we've had face changes. He's a 30-year-old bloke, or he was when he died, so I'm fucking like decades older, but we won't go into that. I'm a Welsh. I'm a bro. Chester does look like Podesta. Yeah, I think it might be the black beady eyes. I haven't got fucking black beady eyes. I've got fucking amber. Not amber eyes. What are they called? Hazel. They go like green and brown and all different colours. Depends on my mood. Yeah, what a fucker. I get it a lot though. Don't worry. I've had like there's loads of YouTubers. I've some of them. I went on my Tartarian channel the other day going through all videos, and there's loads of them that have dished me really fucking bad. I still linked. Well, I can't bother removing them, whatever. Like Mel says, water off a duck's back, eh, duck? Don't even bother. I can't even be bothered anymore. I don't do grudges anyway or anything anymore. What they did. Can't be bothered. I don't care about Trump. I don't even know. He's just weird, isn't he? Everyone thinks he's the savior of humanity or something. You know, secretly people worship him. Like, I can give a fuck. To me, he's just a puppet, isn't he? He's a fucking gonad. Look at it. Look at his fucking fuzzy hair. Yeah? Just fuck off. Can't stand people like it, guys. You know, some of these people, I sometimes have a little fantasy in my head, but stick him in the room with me. Oh my God, this person, I'm intellectually destroyed on so many levels. How do you hang yourself from a doorknob? Who's that Epstein? He hanged himself from a doorknob. It's obviously bullshit, no? It's all fucking bullshit. I don't even know what to believe about anything that's on the mainstream, guys. They're just narratives. I've got no proof of anything, of any of it. And it's just, it gives a lot of people a lot to think about for a long time. Millions and millions and millions of hours of thinking time about it all. So for that, it's horrendous, all of it. But I'm into alternative history. It's very enriching to my soul. I like classical art. I like sculpture. I like the finer things in life. I like beautiful people. I like the quality of this place, So I sort of stay away from the septic shit tank. I know it's there, but I ain't gonna think about it. Okay, they'll fucking have it when the time comes. Believe you me. Okay, guys. What's that, Mel? Oh, thanks, Bumblebee Tuna. Oh, thanks, Brennan. I don't know what more. He killed himself just when Pizzagate broke out, I think. Well, it's the same with, that Savile, the last thing he done on television was Jimmy Savile, was with Louis Theroux. And I've seen him layered and their fucking faces are the same. And he's like exposing Louis Theroux, sort of dropping it, like, that he likes, kids. And he's like, sort of like, oh, well, I like him young. Back in the 80s, there was nothing wrong with having two, maybe 16-year-old girls on your hand back in the day, in Top of the Pops. That was no fucking problemo, apparently. Okay, back in the day. So, yeah, he thought there was nothing in it. But then he comes out with all of that, and a little time later, he dies. Jimmy Savile dies. Now, this guy's a multi-millionaire keep fit fanatic. He cycled all around Britain, apparently for charity. And he'd run all the way around Britain. So he's a keep fit fanatic, He wasn't that old. He was in Mensa, so the guy was supposed to be really fucking intelligent. And then he goes and kills himself, or he's dead a little while after he's been exposed by his son, conveniently, on Louis Theroux show. And then he's put into a shaft in the ground with 6 foot of reinforced concrete on top of it, or so they say. So nobody can ever exhume him to find out if he's even in there, which he ain't, because he's probably on that island. Anyway, Trump's cousin is estranged. Yeah, Laurie, I'm in the camp, right? Just me, okay? Is all people in the main paradigm, including Junior fucking Strange, who's supposed to be in the Ecuadorian fucking embassy for all these years, so he's never been outside that building, is he? Yeah. So he don't fuck off in the taxi and go clubbing of a night. Yeah. And they don't pick him up. He hasn't been in that building all that time. These are publicity events. Okay. Strange, if he was guilty of these rapes of these Swedish women, they would extradite him. They would have picked him up and taken him in and stuff. It's just anybody soon, years ago when I first got into Truth, and I identified WikiLeaks instantly as them. Okay, because of the amount of viral people who are looking at it, the fucking sheeple, and the direction it's going in: negativity, hate, fucking division. The affair with that soldier who went transvestite and put into jail. What's his fucking name now? When he disclosed all that footage on WikiLeaks of that that Apache helicopter taking out them people in Iraq, and all of that came out. I can't remember his name now. So yeah, I think anything if it's mainstream or borderline mainstream, it will have to be controlled somewhat by them, and for content of what they're allowed to say, because you're not going to be able to freely. I wouldn't be able to go on mainstream television and say the stuff that I tell you on mainstream television. They would have to be fucking killed. I wouldn't be able to do it, guys. Yeah. So it's got to be a watered down, directed truth. And you find it with the people that they push. It's not difficult to work it out, guys. These people are pushed like there's no fucking tomorrow. Which there might not be. What do you say, Underground? Let's have a look. Underground. Avi did a video, a Russian vid. Yeah, I should look up a Russian vid sometimes. We do get on. He's an old mate. I've known him quite some time. David Icke is one of them. Now, when all this happened with London Real, okay, I was working at the time on a website for some people in Ukraine, which I still am, and it's still be coming out. The website's finished, and I got apps and all sorts of fucking things. Fantastic. So I'm going to take part of it because I've got to get off YouTube. And the people asked me, "Can you contact London Real? Because we want this Rose guy on our channel." So I was like, I don't know. It's not like if I even had the right to say that. I was like, no fucking way. Like, what? So the fucking show. So I can't be sitting or trusting any of these guys with suits, 3 fucking piece suits, and they've been working in Wall Street, having a giraffe, and you no. I'd like to only do real people. Oh, okay. I want to ask him then. You think he's a psyop? So it's with David Icke. They were talking about satellites and fucking space the other day, and their fucking thing was the most viral video in fucking YouTube history, or what have you. Whoa, Kirsten Barrack, I fucking love you. Hit me with some mud flood Greenland. I have been looking into Greenland. I looked into Greenland quite a while ago. It's anomalous. There's only a couple of little towns in Greenland, and they're not really. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if it spells mud flood, Kirsten, because I've looked into Greenland. I have, and the small towns there. We were even thinking a couple of years ago whether it's there as such, because we can't really. The size isn't that big anyway. You know what they say. It's only 1/14 for the size of Africa, apparently. But they show it massive on the maps. And is it really a mile-high ice plateau? We can't verify this. I've never seen film of it. I've never seen footage of it. I've never seen it with my own eyes. So there's something going on with Greenland. Definitely. So it's, interesting you should bring that up. I think I will have a look at that soon. So yeah, thanks for that. Ace, if I can eat that. And Kirsten Barrack. Oh, you did that. $2. I don't know why you're saying Chelsea Mel, my stage wife. Anyway. Yeah, nice Kirsten. Thanks for that. So yeah, what's the time? 11:15. I've been talking for fucking hours. Snowden. Yeah, hell, no fucking shit. Definitely. Biggest psyop ever. I got, I posted about him being a psyop when it all happened back about 4 years ago, when he was staying in the Moscow airport. And it's like photographs. He's like best friends with the people he's fucked over with like weeks before. It's just all bullshit, guys. He's probably not even in Russia. He's one of them. They don't let anybody, the whole world, know real secrets, guys. How difficult is that to understand? Yeah? The only fucking real secrets that have come out anywhere is on YouTube from us lot and the truthers. That's it. I mean, the real truthers, not the government organised ones that are steered one direction or another for an agenda for hate or division, which you find a lot of YouTube seems to be doing. They'll post it quite willingly without giving it too much thought, as long as it gives them views and subs, eh? Drives me fucking nuts. But there is a consequences for every action we do in this place, yeah? On internet as well, and in real life, okay? Ripples, yeah? And it is not going to be, it's impossible to avoid later on, is what I'm saying. With consequences, especially with the evil powers that are playing us, guys. I don't think you can escape karma in this place. So thank you, Brennan. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Daniel, Martin, and Leah Mikkel. I don't know what that actually says. My eyes just went to shit. So this caramel one tastes really nice. Keep on track of truthers guessing. I watch all. You'd be surprised how much I cover every day. I just take it like Nathan does exactly the same. My brother Nathan, yeah, he like polices it all, and like any motherfuckers like that evil bastard that fucked over our one of our flat earthers and grassed him up a couple of years ago. Yo, Nathan, yeah, that fucking I can't even say his name, George. Nathan bastardized him to a monumental level, and so they deserve it fucking too, guys, okay? You gotta police it, you know? People are coming stomping all over our shit with evil for them, yeah? Who's gonna look after us? Do you think we're just gonna stand there and let them fucking just piss all over our houses? No, of course we're not, yeah? Don't piss on my house. I'll chuck a brick at you, is what we'll do. And Nathan does. Yeah, he was a knack, mate. Brian Mullen, right, was just the fucking sweetest guy ever, guys. Yeah, we all love Brian Mullen. Balls Off Physics. I don't know if you watched all that back in the day, but the guy was just fucking super intelligent guy. He's one of the best flat earthers out there. And the guy went and fucking grassed him to his boss and said, this guy's fucking, you know, flat earther, blah, 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 and got him sacked. The guy had kids and everything. Nathan fucking brutalized him for that, intellectually. But yeah, it's got to be done, guys. And I got to watch everything because I'm not having people fuck with us. Yeah, you fucking had judged beautifully that time. I was so proud. I was like, yeah, that guy was such a dirty fucking stinking rat, you know? 8 grasses. The Great Separation. Well, it's a great year. Where we will be, you know, I was thinking today about like 6 months ago, like when we were knocking about Nathan, was the convention, longer than that, last summer, I mean. Talking about when Mel was having fucking brilliant time and all that. And that world, right, is fucking gone forever. It's just gone. It's never going to come back. Yeah. It's full of fucking mind control victims. They think there's a fucking virus. You know, if you think 9/11 was bad, no one would sit next to a fucking Muslim on a bus because they thought they might fucking blow up because they're that stupid. Yeah. I didn't play any of that after 9/11. I didn't give a flying fuck. I didn't play any of their games, guys. Yeah. I wouldn't buy any of it, even then. So they're doing that now. So there'll be a distinction between maskers and non-maskers, people who've been vaccinated and non-vaccinated, and they're playing the race card like there's no fucking tomorrow, like that's even a thing that they invent. Eh? Just all of these, you know, oppositional things against us. Isn't it? Humanity has never been drove so far against one another, guys. Yeah. It's a sad time for all of them, really. Not for the truthers. I think we got a burden. We feel we got a burden. I did yesterday. I started to feel like the weight of the world on me all of a sudden. I don't even know why. It was like fucking, oh, fuck, you know, what have I done? What have I done? Oh, like that. I was like in ages as well. Coming to terms with what's happened and what we've done. Michael De Silva, I seriously doubt. I don't know about Joe Biden. That's what I mean. I don't look at politicians. Flying fuck. It's not going to affect my reality any way whatsoever from here to wherever we're going, or yours. I can assure you of that. If you think you vote and it makes a difference, if you think a politician's a real thing and not being put there in place for a power that's not even a politician, he's just a fucking whoever. They're just actors, all of them, guys, all of them. Okay. Trump, he was on The Apprentice. Okay, guys, he's a fucking actor. Yeah. And his main thing is not saving the world of the day. His main thing is going talking shit about the virus on stage. And he's got to, like, you know, rehearse for that, the script, go through it all, where he's not going to fuck up, where he's to fuck up, blah, blah, blah. All the little, you know, Freudian slips that he's to do. And he tweaks it and he does it every single day. In fact, he's really good at orating and he's a really good professional actor. Is he a politician? Is he fuck? Okay. Does he call the shots? Does he fuck? Who calls the shots? Who even knows? Queen, probably. Fucking Phoenicians. It's probably called from off here anyway. By the people who control the matrix. The agents. Not buying anything they give me anymore. I don't have to either. And my life's a lot richer for it. I can guarantee you that. I don't look at any of it because it's negative intent stuff, guys. The thing is with this reality, you know, the law of attraction and everything else and the way this place works is if you hang around negative intent people, it is infectious. You will catch it like you will catch a fucking cold. With negative people around you, it'll bum you fucking right out. We've all experienced it, haven't we, guys? Relatives can drag you down because they won't be on the same vibration. They'll be into the matrix. That can bum you out as well. But if you hang around with positive intent people who are happy just to be here, grateful for the life that they got, and grateful because at the end of the day, guys, you know, everything you want is right in front of you, really. And, you know, all the things that they told us we wanted, we didn't want. We didn't want. I'm happy with just sat in a fucking field, the friend, dog running round, a river running by, and I'm a happy fucking man. I don't need anything they can offer me. Just don't. It's not enriching to your soul, guys. I should know. I've travelled the fucking world as a merchant years, tried it all. It's just never enriched my soul. There was always something missing. It was always, this is not me. It's not enriching. This is just flat. It's just not good. So I suppose a lot of us go through the same sort of journey in life, especially when we get to my age. Staff on Mudflood. The Slavs view themselves as the walking potential of biohazard slaves. Excuse me. So sad. Yeah, they got restaurants now with you know, like greenhouses, and apparently they've run out of greenhouses now in the restaurants, so they're making these little biospheres for them. So that's nice, isn't it? You have an unhealthy breathing one another's oxygen in, carbon dioxide in an enclosed space, having a meal that's all steaming up. Sounds lovely, really romantic. Yeah. In my day, I used to like to give the waiter shit. I was in this restaurant once. This French fucking waiter. I just, because he was so posh and I was like really offending him, I would do it all the more. So I would go, "Oi, garçon, over here," and stuff like that. I even fell off my chair and collapsed the table behind me. I didn't do that. I should have done that. Blues Brothers. How much for the women? Like that. But I thought I might get kicked out. But yeah. I just like wind people up. Terrible. Hi, Drumstick. What's happening? Yeah, Trump's an actual actor. Yeah, if you watch like some of these, I only watched a few of The Apprentices back in the day, but yeah, he was a bastard for one. Yeah, he was like Alan Sugar on acid. He was a right bastard, and he was acting. He's an actor. He's not even funny, is he? He's just a horrible tyrant bastard. Yeah, they're all actors. You got it. Now you're getting it. And they're often controllers. They were clandestine because they can't show you who they are. Yeah. Now we know what they were doing at the Bilderberg meeting. Okay. Well, when they were in there. Okay. So what were they discussing was the plans to go into motion for, whatever's going on now, which I think is more than just the New World Order takeover and chipping and everything else. I think it's something much, much bigger happening to lock down the whole of humanity. That's a definite, I think. Especially for nothing. On a common cold. Nothing's happened, guys. I bumped into a nurse today. Nothing is happening. There's no anything, guys. Just a normal year. People dying. People getting colds. In fact, less, probably. So, yeah. Anyway, I got to go. It's getting off at midnight. Yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks, everybody. Annabelle, you dreamt this would happen when you was a kid. Toxic people will infect you. Don't feel sad or empty. There's a song I was listening to today. It was Belinda Carlisle. What was it? If you're sad, you can change it. Basically, you can change it. You can change it in, your day in a second, or your sadness or your pissed offness by clicking your finger and just making it go away. And your intent will all work out. Everything will work out. But I tell you what, if you're on that other fucking bus, that negative intent bus, things will work out differently and they will not be good. And that's the way it is, this place. I think a good analogy is for when it's road rage. When people go out in their cars with a pissed off, nasty attitude, you can guarantee they're going to get fender benders. You can guarantee something shitty will happen that day because of their shitty attitudes, and they were screaming at everybody and not letting anyone go past. If you go out with, well, I'm not in a real hurry, I think I'll wave to everybody, let everyone go past, just be a jolly good driver today. Everything will just, all green lights, everything will just go swimmingly for you, and you will have no problems, and it will be a pleasant day for you because of your intent driving instead of the bastard when it all went wrong for. Which proves that this place is down to us. It's our intent, even for the day. Fear. What? I don't even identify that word. Fear, I don't even know it. Isn't that like that colour that I don't recognise anymore? That's like a reddy sort of yellowy colour. There's a fruit of this colour. 33. Yeah, I don't recognise that colour in my reality anymore. I don't mention that colour. I talk about that colour. Yeah, Wuhan. No. I don't, Teresa. I don't believe any of that as well because it was in that book, and the book. Kunt's book was on the news, and if it's on the news, like the Floyd affair, then you can guarantee that all of this is a psyop. Like Floyd was a psyop, like all of it is a psyop. Obviously, to my mind, it's obvious. Get rid of our elders. Notice a pattern. Yeah. I do. Yeah. In other societies and cultures, the elders are respected. You know, they're not put on a slag heap. You know, the old people in Britain, they feel they're not seen, they feel they're invisible, they're just not listened to, and they just shit on and eventually killed off. But, you know, in other cultures, you know, these are where the people go for their tales of how was it years ago and advice, because they got the wisdom and the knowledge of their experience. Oh, this is sort of lost now. Can't wait to get him. They're all demented, that's why. Whatever they're fucking done to them is either the vaccines, the tea. But, you know, my mother went completely demented, guys. It was fucking pitiful by the end. And I've seen loads of people going like it. And it's something that they've done. This is not natural. You know, these types of Alzheimer's and these types of dementias are just not in the indigenous populations. They're just not. You know, you can live in the Vietnamese hills and they won't even know of any of these, you know, these syndromes that we've all got, apparently. You know, the OCD, you could say I definitely got OCD. You know, but my son has got it like an extreme version. But I definitely got it if it is a thing. I do the OCD sort of filing things and have to keep things, but like not extreme. But they will say it's a syndrome, won't they? A mental state. I don't. I think it's just putting shit where it belongs. Eh? Well, it's all fucking bullshit. I can't be bothered anyway. So sorry about what, Heidi. Life. I don't give a fuck. It makes you everybody like what don't kills you makes you stronger. I think there's something in that, and everything that's happened was for a purpose, and it makes me the person I am today. So I'm grateful for it. Basically, I've had a really weird learning curve in life. Yeah, tough. So fucking what? But like when you're born, there's no rules that say, "Oh, this life's going to be fucking easy peasy for you," and you're just going to waltz through it. For some of us. It's like literally, like my life, I've just always thought it was a fight for survival, nothing else. Like an animal fighting in a jungle. I didn't think of it any other way. It's got to survive in you. I taught. You know, that's how I thought, guys. I still do as well. Because you fucking got to. Because we got to survive. We all think of it, guys. Deja vu's a part of it, Lisa. I don't. Isa, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I mentioned it recently as well on a show. Yeah. Okay, I do believe in reincarnation, and I do think we come back, okay, time and time again. And I do think that these same people that we meet, our friends, our loved ones, is a vibrational connection. You know, instantly recognize that vibration. Yeah, I met you before, but meant, you know, go through this path. You know, I don't think that story is one life. I think it's like life after life, or if you want to, level after level in the Matrix or the game. Yeah, this game we're in now, this television show, we're in a shitty fucking B movie, guys. It's not even a good one. It's crap. Can't stand it. But it can be turned around. I can see it. I can see it being turned around into a fucking epic blockbuster. Yeah, because they're baiting us up. You know, the predicted program today is China are basically on a war path. So there's rumors of war. They'll always do that. Is World War III on the horizon? Well, if it will be, it'll be televised because it won't be nuking shit without nukes. Will they? So that'll be busted. There may be a war. Anyway, virus is better than a flood. Well, think of the way they explain the virus, though, Laurie. They say it comes in waves, like a flood. First wave and second wave. You know, floods could have been an analogy for their bullshit with epidemics in the past. Who even knows? It's not Tom Hanks, it's his clone. Well, I tell you what, the first John Goodman was shit at acting, the one who was in Flintstones. But the second John Goodman, you know, the skinnier John Goodman, he's fucking wicked actor, guys. This new John Goodman, the one they found, fucking wicked. Yeah, he saw his acting skills right fucking out. Don't know what's happened because he was crap before. Just saying. Tom Hanks. Yeah, I know. Higher than anyone in Rome. Pick a stickers. Looks higher than anyone in Rome. I come back, Michael, this is a video. Okay, thank you, Michael. Thank you, Drumsticks. Sticksky. Thank you, Andrew Sale. Thank you, Hillbillion. I gotta go. I've got neighbours to stay. Well, all lives matter as well. I'm like not one or the other. I'm not even like I'm a Farquhar. I don't fit. Thank you, Heidi Stanton. Thank you, thank you, Nathan, my brother. We got to hook up, Nathan. We'll also have to organise something. We're gonna have to organise a C movie. To organise a flat Earth meet is what we're gonna have to do, guys. Okay, I'm gonna, you know, shout it for like weeks and weeks and make sure hundreds come. Is what we're gonna do. I was thinking of going to London the end of the month to the Speaker's Corner. I got an invite. I was supposed to go last time as well, but I fucking never had no money. Definitely are fucking wicked, mate. That would be awesome to see you. Definitely do that then. All right. Okay. Well, keep watching this week and the next couple of days, guys, because things are going to be fucking brain splat again. Everything's going to be really crazy this week. So make sure to catch up. If you haven't seen the last vlogs, make sure to, because things are coming on. No, I think that is Trina Chrome supply might be coming undone. And very limited. Can't see acting because of the fatness. Yeah, but the new one's got a lot thinner. It's got a lot thinner. And watched him in a film not so long ago, John Goodman. He was fucking cracking in it. I think he played a psycho or a gangster. It was like, ooh, yeah, he's pulling this off. He's getting really good. Speaker's Corner would be afternoon Sunday, July the 26th. Thank you for that, Underground. Yeah, I got an invite. It's got people to meet and stuff. I have every single one. But I wouldn't be in there debating all day. I'd have to go off and look at Mudfloods, go and have Bebby and look at London and shit. Yeah, I haven't been in for ages. Yeah, thanks again, Sophie. You've been really kind as well. So, yeah, I will arrange a meet up. It'd be absolutely brilliant to get the Flat Earth British crew together. And there's so many of us, guys, you know. And the last meets, you know, I'd only call it like a week before, like 50 used to turn up or something. This time, and that was years ago, you know. So this time, we've had some good meetups. Me and Nathan Oakley organised a meetup in Leamington Spa, Nathanstown, back years ago. Patricia Steer flew from America. It was a really fucking big event. Oh, that was in Oxford. Sorry. No, she came there as well. Yeah, she came there as well. Yeah, that was a fucking good, but fuck, loads of people turned up. And in them days, like, guys, there were no flat earth meets. Yeah. Britain was kicking this off, and America started to have meets then. They had one in Denver, loads turned up on TV, a few of the guys, Bob and that. And then they happened all over America. But me and Nathan, we kicked that. Me and Nathan had the first flat earth meet in history since probably Rowbotham or Ferrari or what have you. Hereford Cathedral, early 2016, with another guy called Steve and his wife Paula. Before the kids were even born. So it was a long time ago. Andre Xerxes is the truth. Yeah, I do some shows with him and Victor and stuff, but you know, he's got an imagination to himself. Quantum of Conscience, a year ago, thinking Mudflood was a motherfucking load of shit. It's just turned completely around, and now it's okay again. So I'm just saying, that's what happened. People change their minds when things are getting popular, don't they? Just saying. John Levy mentioned me in his new video. He always does. Love him, John, did he? Oh, that's nice. But yeah, John came along probably about halfway in, and it was a joy to fucking discover. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, this guy's fucking fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, he's just fucking killing it at the moment. So that's good. Have a look at that. I haven't had time. Hypey, can't wait to hear you and John Levy. I wish he'd hurry up. I keeps bugging him, and the UAP's bugging him as well. But like, he doesn't really like to talk to people and stuff. Like, he doesn't talk to many people at all. I suppose, like, you know, I'm one of the few. But yeah, get John on that. It'd be a fucking monumental show. That would be fucking super fantastic, viral. I was going to have a little try and have a word with Max the other day when he was having a bitch. I said, "Do you want to come on a Skype call? I record it, Max, so we can fucking like I can post it on my channel because you never fucking comes on because I'm a flat earther, you know, Nazi for flat earth." And no, he wouldn't have any, but he might do in the future anyway. Because the fucking thing is, right, is I got a problem with the. I'm being like fucking segregated against. Like, they're all saying, "Oh, you got flat earth in the title, ain't going fucking near you," or "You could have made it really big on YouTube if you hadn't have had flat earth British in your title." Don't get fucked. I'm a flat earther. Oh, flat earth British is an institution, 5 years fucking old, known to fucking millions. Get fucked. I'm not dumping this. Just to satisfy globe tads. So this thing been going on and off with trying to convince him like that actually I can't believe we are level of intelligence that you are buying a ball. And I actually came live and said, "Yes, flat." Absolutely. But unfortunately, an absolute is not an absolute. Because the day after he came out and he pulled the fucking David Icke subjectivity card. Subjectivity, objectivity, reality for, oh, it could be a globe and a flat earth. So that way out. So yeah, that was shit. But yeah, I do persevere. I feel that maybe he can see the obviousness, because to me, flat earth is obvious. It's just obvious. I can't believe people can't see the obviousness of it. I'll get bug him. Annabella Echo, I'll tell him you told me to bug him. I'll say, Annabella Echo in my chat was bugging me ceaselessly, saying you got to get on. Okay. Oh, I got a wicked file of earth grids. I wish I could show them. Can't do them now because people say I'm copying. Weed out, close-minded, keep the name. Yeah. In right hiding. I absolutely love flat earth British. It's been kind to me as well. And people love it too. Yeah, it's flat earth Britishness. It's a flavour, isn't it? It's like Tartarian, isn't it? We got like a certain style and certain feel to it all. And I fucking love it. It's so me. So me. Mud fossils, yeah, Roger, yeah, he's a wealth of information. He's hostile toward flat earth, which is why I don't sub to him or ever watch him, Laura. I'm not being like, flat earth Nazi or anything. It's just I can't dig it. To me, like I tried to contact Syl from New Earth early on, when I got into this field, and I thought for sure she would talk to me. So I was like, "Oh, Martin Liedtke, flat earth British, yeah, I'm fucking like killing on your fucking subjects as well. Can I talk to you if you come on my channel?" So all she did was send me a video back, very rudely, no words, of a video saying how ridiculous flat earth was, and it was the most ridiculous video I'd ever fucking seen. So I thought it was very, very fucking insulting and very fucking shitty behaviour, I thought at the time. So yeah, I stay away from them because they're very insulting, globe tads, and they bring nothing to the fucking table except for sly little digs. Like, do you know what gets me, guys? They say because the flat earthers, maybe they just don't get it or don't grasp it, or they're stupid. Yet, yeah, everyone who's in the flat earth realm, I've been here for 5 years, knows that the flat earthers are the brightest fucking people out there. Okay? That's why we see. Okay? But flood gag. Oh, yeah, me and my son Lawrence were doing some comedy the other day. We've done some cracking comedy sketches. Some of them were like really fucking mad. I'll save them up for my next one because I don't know. I haven't been feeling pretty humorous. Not today. I have my moods, guys, this and that. Today, I'm feeling the recovery of a brain frazzle situation that I incurred yesterday from high ends of information for days and days and loads of live shows. You've got your tarts there. So there you are, derogatory, innit? Tarts, like saying tarty women, tarts, when it's the Tartarians. They keep doing this shit. Everything is derogatory towards the Tartarians. What you say? ISA mindset, stay away from them. Hate to say it because it feeds separation. Yeah, I tried to say not hate anymore. Something about that word as well, because it's eight, isn't it? Hate, you know, eight. I hate you. I ate you. So you're saying you ate him because you're a cannibal. So I think it's, you know, try not to say that. It's all in the language. Yeah, it's a big cover up. Indeed, guys, I gotta go now. All right, 195 you watching. Thank you very much. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Not far off 10,000 subs on this channel. That's cool. I will be back on a day or so on Martin Liedtke. Okay, I got a nice vlog ready for you. I just need time to post it. And thank you anyone who does the subs. Ah, my Lawrence, he's trying so hard. I know. Lawrence said thank you for that costume jewelry, Mel. He melted it down yesterday and it's made a big shiny block of metal. So thanks for that. Yeah, over to Nathan O, please. Flatterday debate. I'm going to close out now, guys. Thank you very, very much for showing. I'm sorry about yesterday, but I can't ship miracles, and I do a lot. Okay. I'll come in the live chat now. Definitely. All right, thanks, Mel. Thanks so much. Thanks, Squirrel Sniper. Thanks, any of my mods. Thanks, Nathan for modding, and anybody else who was there. Richard earlier. And Paris, and Laurie, and Heidi, and Son of Overlook, my brother, and Dean MM, and Energy Focused, and Michael, and Hippie Shake. Hiya, love. Out there in Tenby. Come up to Tenby. I'll come and visit you, Hippie Shake, all right? Spiral Morph, Paris. William Mental Case Matheson. Nice name, William. Man after my own heart. Keep it mental, brother. Laurie St. Martin. Nice name, the last name, Laurie. Laura, the first one's like my Lawrence as well. That's almost like Lawrence Martin. There is a St. Martin, isn't there? There's also an arm of the Rosicrucians called the Martinists. No, not my fault, just saying. Roger is okay, but a bit confused. Yeah, he's okay. I don't feel no bad person. I like his stuff. He's just, you know, he's in growth. I won't hold that against him. I won't hold that against anyone. Just give him time, innit? They can live in ignorance all they want. Don't affect my reality. And to be honest, I couldn't give a flying fuck, really. Just say I couldn't. Not anymore. I've tried to wake up as many people as I can. I keep on trying, but I think the 100 monkey effect needs to kick in. I think everybody needs to play a role. You know, I don't see how it's down to the few. I just don't know that's possible. Everybody takes sovereignty back. Everybody stands up. Nobody consents. Tell them to fuck off, and we win the day. End on. Seems quite simple to me, guys. Everything we're suffering because we consented to suffer. Most of us through ignorance and lack of knowledge, but now we got the knowledge, we know. We know. Anyway, oh, Brian loves tarts. Well, you're Welsh, aren't you, Brian? Yeah? And you're from Llanelli. I was going to come out to Llanelli once years ago, Brian, because somebody told me there was a 4-to-1 female ratio up there. Don't know what told him, man. He must have died on a pit or something. So I thought, fucking super fantastic. I'm going to Llanelli. I didn't make it though. Just saying, that was when I was younger. I know it's difficult waking people up. Yeah, I've been at it for years, and it's been my, you know, my sort of purpose in life to wake people up. I don't even know why I would have to ask any truther why we do this. I feel that it's what we all should do. I think we should all just be waking people up because it's the right thing to do, is to give them the real information, the real knowledge, the real health information is a goodie as well. How to look after themselves in this place and stay positive and stay happy, change their lives around, keep them away from fucking drugs and all the rest of the shit out there and get them back on straight and narrow. It's doable. It's doable, guys. Just needs help. Just needs a bit of guidance. Everyone's willing to listen. There's a good person under all of them, guys. You know, you see it in their eyes. You just got to reach. Some of them are going to be, you'll know straight away whether, you know, you're not going to get anywhere with this fucker. Yeah, I'm going to fight you. You'll know. But some people, they're always worth a go. And even you just turn them around with a good word and it works back, guys. Some days I'll speak to no one for fucking days and somebody will say something nice to me. I'll be like, oh, I'm more happy now. Somebody said nothing nice to me. So it works on me, it works on other people. We're made of water, guys. Yeah. And the vibrational nature of this place, your intent to people, and the words with the intent behind them will affect that person's body vibration because they're made of water geometrically, guys. So you can literally charm people through words. This is how the orators and the evil people do what they do on us. They use the same invocation, the same words and vibrational qualities, but evil against us and mind control. They know how this place works as well as us. Oh, hiya, Dirt Love. Hiya, Karen. What you saying? Hi, Martin Liedtke. Feeling epic, love? Yeah. I'm feeling pretty epic. Yeah, I don't do anything other than epic. I thought I was known. Yeah, it's not super fantastic. It's fucking shit. Integrity, William. That's a big part as well, isn't it? Ego's a fucking destroyer as well, isn't it? Looking at their own butts about things and thinking they're just chocolate and they're fucking not. We get a lot of that. But people are insecure, I suppose, aren't they? In lots of different ways, and this place makes that happen. You know, lots of people insecure about different stuff. That's fear, isn't it? Insecurity is fear that I might not be this and I might not be that, and that's probably through conditioning. But they're saying that people wish somebody should be or something. Maybe they get depressed because they're not. You know? I eat because I'm fat. I'm fat because I eat. You know, that vicious circle. Something going on. Sad. But they can be helped. I'll never give up anyway. Autodidactics channel. I'll be hooking up with Campbell this week, Drumstick. I'll make an effort, okay? And I'll get a UAP on it. We're in a 3-man call anyway. We're in a 3-man call, so we're just grabbing any time. He's just trying to correlate America, the UK, and Australia, because he's 7 hours ahead. Is Campbell. So when I'm like late in the night, he's like just getting up. So we've got to make it somewhere in between. Oh, you're here? Are you Campbell? I didn't see. Yeah. Let me see. I can't see. Well, if you're there somewhere. Hi. Anyway, I gotta fuck off, guys. Okay, peace and love to you all. Be good. Look after one another. Fuck all that bullshit. Don't say no notice. Okay. Yeah, it was a super combo, can be. Yeah, we definitely bounced off one another. This is what I want to do more of, you know. And you know, people keeping insular and just doing it for like, you know, fucking whatever reason. They're only going to end up going a certain way. They're not going to get all, you know, not going to get to the prize like that. But people, everyone working together, all minds together, to me is the only way. It's the only way, I think. People working together. And strength in numbers. Anyway, need garlic, gaggle. I had garlic. I had a beautiful tea, salad, and garlic and everything. I make some nice meal. I'm a good cook. Right. So thanks, John Fletcher. Good to see you again, friend. Anyway, look after one another. Do huggings. Okay, they are permitted in this room. Fuck them. Okay. Yeah, stay positive. Yeah, well, my knackeredness mood lasted what, like fucking not even a day. And yeah, don't look at the pandemic stuff on the news. So don't even look at the telly. Okay, don't look at anything. Okay, just look at Flat Earth British and all the other channels. If you've got to look at anything, we will keep you happy and informed. Okay. No, I'll be back in a day or so, unless anything more. Keep an eye on my community page for any information or anything going on. I'm going to link up. If you go on my community page for Martin Liedtke channel, you can find Max Egan's channel and all of his 500 videos saved on there on some sort of format. So it's not all gone. So I said I'd help them out. So please go and have a look. Okay. Plus 200, you know, 250,000 subs fucking gone. Bad. It's going to take him a while to build them back up. Oh, I see, Moonbeam, this is where I'm like happy now. Yeah, this is what I want to do. I mean, you know, I guess a bit like, yesterday, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. It was a roller coaster ride of emotions. Feeling like just overwhelmed and then upset and then worried about like, what have I done to the world? Have I fucking broke it? Oh, I hurt people, and all sorts of fucking things going through my mind yesterday. I think it was that conversation with James True, man. We went fucking so deep, man. Just pulling them back. We were all buzzing our heads off. Fucking crazy conversation. I got to pull James True in again with us, guys. Anyway, let me go. I need some bliff. Oh, it's lovely, this caramel, boy. The caramel. Anyway, Mel, speak soon. Nostalgic. Thank you, Sophie Louise Montgomery. You're almost Sophie Louis. Nah, you're not like Sophie Alex Baxter, but it's almost because you've got the same first name. Martin, best channel. Thank you. So they say. So they say. Yeah, they do say that. Okay. I don't want to be the biggest YouTuber in the world because that would be bullshit, but I do want to be the best. Okay. Thank you, Nathan, my brother. We'll look up soon. We'll have to organise something. I'm going over yours now in a minute. I need to pee, make a coffee, quick sandwich or something. I've got a moose there, and then I'm going to. Yeah, later, Adam. I didn't see you there. Anybody else who's watching, just say ta-ra. Nighty night. Okay, Paul Markov. Nighty night. Thank you. Nostalgic, be good. As I said, I got to go. My brain's like buzzing. Tiredness on. And every time I do one of these, it takes me ages to calm down and go to sleep. Every single time. It's a gig, isn't it? You know, sometimes when I goes on Flat with British, I guess fuck loads of people and they're all thinking at you all the same time. You're answering questions. After that, it's like I've done a gig. You know, like I've been out and done a gig, played a gig. Because it is, when you got like all them people in a room, it's the same sort of thing, and it's just the same vibration. You're just not in the room with them. But it's the same sort of thing. So it leaves me like spaced out. Ta-ta. TTFN. Take care for now. I thanks if you shake. Nostalgic. Bye. Bye, Russian. Theobot. There you are. Martin back, being me, and just tell you everything's going on. Loads to look forward to. And I was going to do a couple of uploads on this video as well, this channel this week with John Mabon. Okay, interview, which was good, by the way. Okay. Let me find my off stream bit. Okay. Be good. Peace and love. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, everybody. Peace and love.